I understand that people right now are so hyped for the gifted memberships, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, thank you. But I hope that that doesn't mean that people are going to forego tipping, because that would put me in a bad situation. And in particular, I don't know why you guys, okay, why are you laughing? Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Huh? Why are you laughing? Oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. Huh? I literally can't afford stuff on Tuesday on my day off, and you're gonna laugh? Oh, that's funny. When you can't go and do something with your family on your day off, your one day off for the week when you're working full-time 6 days a week, that's funny, right? No, it's not fucking funny. Now shut up. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Huh? Huh? Huh?
This one's for all my baby girls.
Big up, the bitch is fat. That being said, okay. Now guys, let's talk about your ego. You've been doing the same shit since Evo. You've been taking L's, man, it ain't even close. Your whole YouTube career is a joke. ESP tries it, you never tried the rope. All the copium you're using to cope. Look at your wife, man, she needs to elope. You're a slope-faced alcoholic and you need help. Second of all, man, your career is a disgrace. A decade of failure, early start, yet you lost the race. Last place, level 1, run, rabbit, run. Better yet, do us a favor, suck the barrel of a gun. Yeah, clowning on the guy like it's going out of fashion. Eating pig stop every morning, noon and night, missing Ashton. They snaked me, I snaked them. 8 months with a plan. Took an L from Rich, cause you couldn't admit that Triple P, I call him Triple P, made you his little piggy bitch. She's fat, the bitch is fat, and all you do is laugh. Care more about pedo filth than your horse that's sad. Need a forklift to fuck this bitch that make you mad. That she'd rather stuff her face and bounce on Tyrone's lap. Pretend you got that thick skin that you're a tough nut to crack. You'll never be a man, you're just another 220 on the map.
Admitted this last year, I'll say it again, I actually do play some mobile games. I do. Alright? The ones that I play are free to play or incredibly inexpensive, like you spend $1 here or there to make progress.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on Street Fighter. It's WWE Champions time. I'm stupid. WWE game plays like Candy Crush. Moving gems around, breaking colored gems. I love it. Again, it's pay to win. The more money you sink into it, the more characters you can summon, the higher chance you'll get the better characters, etc., etc. Alright? Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on Street. Gotcha. Got me that gotcha. Thanks for the money, dummies. Supercar. That was a mobile game I played like 5-6 years ago. A lot. For about a year, I played it pretty hardcore. Alright, even at that point, that was before everything kind of fell apart with YouTube and everything. I was putting a little bit of money into it. I was playing for the top cards. I was playing the shit out of that game, okay? After about a year, they launched what they called Season 2, which reset all the cards in the game and made all your progress essentially worthless. And I said, this game fucking sucks. What a complete waste of time that this was.
And I said to my mother, I said, Mom, I want you to know something. For a while there, every time that I got up I felt, a little pain in my back. Ooh, the creak in my legs. Ooh, now, get up, I sit down, I get up again, I sit down, nothing. Holy shit. It's like if you work out, you actually feel good.
What is up, everybody? Happy Friday. Big fuck you to Pope Super Kami Jizzler for the 19 months as a gym rat says not even gonna hide it, tithe, and fuck you right back, chicken legs. Pope woke up this morning and chose fucking violence. I don't know why he chose violence, but he fucking did. And, you know, that's fine, I guess. Ma, Pope's bullying me! Somebody make him stop! Yeah. I don't know. I've been on a bullying kick here recently. After hearing Phil talk about how he got bullied, I was watching some That Being Said, big ups, prior to getting ready for my stream, and I saw his. I still have to watch the whole thing, but I saw Phil talking about his he's addressing the negativity. He was addressing the negativity, and even back then, back in 2013, he was talking about being bullied because, of course, he was, because it's Phil. Anyway. Housekeeping. Number one, I've announced it on Twitter, haven't announced it here. February's too close. It's too close not to do it. So, whatever the 220 stream is going to be, I don't know what the 220 stream is going to be. It is going to be on February 20th. I'll probably have some giveaways. Can't commit to that as much as I want to. I'll definitely have some giveaways. I'm not going to... Yeah, something. I'll have something. I'll figure it out. I'll make it work. But, you know, who knows? Marathon, this is how you don't play. Who knows? Maybe I'll revisit StarCraft. This is how you don't play StarCraft. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But anyway, that's why it says the tier goals met is 219 plus, and last time it was plus 5, now it's plus 6, because we technically haven't had the 220 stream, and therefore by law and tradition. Blood for the blood god! And there we go. The housekeeping is all now done and taken care of. But before we get into Filbert today, I was not expecting to do this until I had Shoshone? I can never pronounce his fucking name. Anyway, one of my dudes on Discord was like, dude, Scotty K Fitness is fucking taking an L. And I listened to some dude in a green hat, in a green like ski mask, talk about how, and it sounded bad.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness.
Talk
I can
about
stand
how,
up from a chair.
No, hold on. Thank you, Raven Corax, for the 2 pounds. It says, chicken legs, bro skips legs day is Dorito shaped. No, I don't skip leg day. As a matter of fact, I have to, I actually primarily have to work legs because of my shoulder, which is getting better. I'll talk more about that here in a minute too, but thank you for the 2 pounds. Anyway, I had it on as kind of background noise, the thing about Scotty K Fitness, and the dude sounded like he did his research, and he sounded like he had some good points, and I was kind of floored by it. I was like, God damn, this sounds really bad for Scotty K. But I didn't get into it, okay? And so there's 2 parts to it apparently, and I want to talk about it briefly because I introduced some of you guys to Scotty K Fitness, and I feel responsible that I introduced you to Scotty K Fitness because it turns out he kind of turned into a piece of shit. Like, real talk. I wish I was lying, but hold on 1 second because this is gonna bother me. There we go. Okay. And so I want to address this. Apparently, the way it came in, that why Scotty is being a dickbag, or was being a dickbag, is a dickbag, doesn't matter, is he got called, somebody said you look like the guy from Ozark who's secretly gay and gets pounded. Like, you'll be able to see it here in a second, right? And okay. Let me make sure I'm doing this in the right order. Okay.
Was that as a con?
Stop it. No one wants to hear from you, Scotty. We're going to hear from you in a minute. God damn it. All right. So we got to address this. This is, first of all, I don't want to say I've always known that he was going to be a piece of shit. I didn't, but I was always wondering as to what his trauma was, perhaps. I don't know, because the way he talked about being a former law enforcement officer and a former bounty hunter, and he got out of it because it was just too toxic. I thought he was possibly part of a major agency, that maybe there was corruption in it, and that really affected him because of all the things I know to really, really impact people. Active duty combat will fuck a man up. Being in an agency that you have no agency in, like you don't, and it's corrupt as fuck, and there's nothing you can do, that'll fuck somebody up, right? or if there's cover-ups and shit like that, or CSAM, like me. And I was always wondering, I was like, man, I wonder what it is, because he feels very, very emotional in his deliveries of things. And I was like, I don't know, big dude like this doesn't feel like he should be an emotional guy. I don't think he is anymore. I don't think he's an emotional guy. I think it was all a fucking act. And I'll explain why here in a second. This is the re-upload of the video that he's getting flack for, okay? So we'll briefly touch on this.
Content creator, I get a ton of hateful comments, and that's fine. I don't mind. What
Good take.
I hate is receiving homophobic comments like this one.
Okay, this is not homophobic to me. You look like the gay brother on Ozarks, and that gets pounded out by the FBI agent, and I can't see what it says. Maybe it's act like. Maybe it says, and you act like him too. Bro, this is a troll. Do you have any idea how many times I've been called gay? Do you have any idea how many times I've been called cringe? Do you have any idea how? I'm nobody. I'm a fucking nobody. And he does. He kind of looks like the guy. Somebody said it already. Yosemite Sam. Yosemite Sam. Yeah, Dave G. Yeah. He kind of looks like it. And I was like, okay, well, fine. What are you going to do? Are you going to be like, fuck you or some shit like that? Well, he said dox. I didn't realize the level and extent of it doxing that he did. This is all cut out, so you don't have to worry about it. The guy's not exposed. But anytime you hear a pause in the video, like dead air, that's him. That's the guy cutting out doxable material. Okay? Yeah, this is fucked, by the way. Just
and something else you may not know is that I'm a former bounty hunter.
You're gonna flex on that, man. If you're gonna use your power, use it for good.
So, shout out to my boy Tomo. Nate, welcome to Real Life Consequences.
Yeah, this isn't gonna go the way you thought it was gonna go.
Your middle name is. You were born in September of.
I have received.
The last 4 digits of your phone number are. You're a journeyman welder at your UA local. You've been there since February. And hey, that's some pretty good money, which probably is how you afforded that 3-bed, 2-bath house off of right across from the where your HOA dues are around $264 a month.
Yeah.
It's pretty pricey. Now, Nate, there's more information, but I'm not going to give that out. What I will give you is a piece of advice. The internet is not as anonymous as you would like it to be. Think twice before you act. Maybe think about how or would feel about your.
I'm guessing that's the names of his fucking kids. Like, I honestly, I hope it's his bitch, his former bitch, and his former bitch. I hope that's what those were. But I'm sorry, that seems like it was significant other and 2 kids.
Comments, or maybe. Now, I'm a big fan of the show Ozarks, but what I'm not a big fan of is homophobic rhetoric that can hurt an already marginalized community. It's 2026. Let's leave this kind of shit behind.
Yeah. So that was that. But then he got called out in the comments by somebody named Cody, and he said all that mustache and still uses pronouns and fucking drew a clown face on it. He said, sorry if I've offended you, ma'am. You also have pronouns, you fucking spoon. That was fine. Don't really have, yeah, you're gonna fucking, throw hands. You got to expect to get a little fucking dirt on you. And then he drops this, found your Cody Fox of Indiana. You're paralyzed from the chest down with a failed YouTube, which, don't get me wrong, I'm going to rip on a failed YouTuber if they back Phil, and an obsession with 4-wheelers and motocross. Again, it's little cringe to do this. I know who you are. Little bit cringe to do that. This is not fact-finding at this point. This is intimidation. Okay? But this is great. I wonder how you sustained a spinal cord injury. Drifting in the snow looked fun, though. Bro, like, at this Rise, I don't know if you guys know Rise Protein, they immediately dropped his ass. Like, straight up dropped his ass. They didn't even pull no bones about it. They posted out there like, we are no longer affiliated with the guy who posted this. And they posted this screenshot, like the Scotty K Fitness thing down here. They posted that, and they're like, we're no longer affiliated with him. Fuck him. So I wanted to get it out there at this perspective, and he did some fucking apology video. I've only watched about 30 or 45 seconds of it, and he's like, I gave into the hate. Who is this guy? So Scotty K Fitness is a dude that made me laugh, got me onto some really good high protein diet shit, like some really tasty fucking like cottage cheese like based nachos, chicken and nachos that was like 110 grams of protein for like 700 or 900 calories, like insane ratios, right?
Why are you gay?
I'm not gay, goddammit. Oh my god, I'm homophobic. He's gonna come for me. Oh my god, guys, he's coming for me.
Gay?
Jade, no joy this, says Ira. Don't worry, we're gonna get to Phil in a minute. But I feel responsible because I introduced people to fucking Scotty K Fitness, and it turned out he was kind of a piece of shit. Yeah, he went full Sith Lord. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was getting at was I didn't know what his trauma was when I said at the beginning, like, what was his trauma that made him so very emotional, very dispassionate, and very passionate, and very this, very that. And turns out, at least in my opinion, it was all a fucking act. There was whatever trauma he had, this was all a fucking act. All this shit about how, guys, I feel bad that I don't have a father and stuff like that. Maybe that's real, but guess what? You just shot all your credibility to fucking hell because now you're making fun of people who are fucking paraplegics or quadriplegics, who the fuck knows, and you're fucking doxing people and saying the names of kids. I can't say that for sure, but it's probably his kids. So anyway, yeah, it's, ooh. All right, we're done with that. Okay, Jade, we can joy stuff now. We can joy stuff again. I promise. Okay, let me get the frames up, the correct frames up here real quick. All right, so today is a true recap day, guys. It's a true recap day, and yes, the flexi is in here. The flexi is in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got a total, I think it's 7 videos, each one of them averaging anywhere between 7 and 10 minutes. So we got quite a bit of shit to get through. It's gonna be, we know joy dis. Apparently nobody joined dis, but that's okay. What? We got through it, so everything's okay. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. Let's turn on the fill frames. And then Soldagrim, thank you for being a member of the newbies for 10 months. And then Astral, did I already say thank you? I think I did. But if I didn't, Astral, thank you again for being a member of the newbies for 16 months. I really appreciate it. You guys are fucking great. Am I ready to flex with Phil? I kind of did already. I sent Jad. Jad had me on very quickly during the bingo because I was watching his bingo and he pulled me in, and I was sending him stuff as to what the difference is, why there's no muscle, why it's funny. So I kind of did already. I don't know if I'm going to on my stream. I've already cringed up, King Jad's stream. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the future. Let's not. No. Playback speed needs to go up because we're not dealing with Phil. Not at that speed, goddamn. Okay, so the first one, it says he's never going to stop begging he's not Jesus. I don't know much about this one, but yeah, let's go.
As I was talking there, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's people gifting me subs and it's a troll. It's like, dude, number one, I'm never going to acknowledge you. And number two, you're paying me.
Okay, this is a rare Phil W. Right out of the gate. This is a very rare Phil W. Stop giving Phil money.
How do you not understand that? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's how they behave. Do you see what I'm saying? They're that crazy. Okay. So,
Yep, this is 125.
Chimchar did a $5 super chat, and Chimchar is very negative for the record. He is, yet he supports anyway. And he goes, that's not true. What was abolished was you asking for support. Yeah,
I'm not sure I understood this one.
That's what I just said. So how is it not true? I said there's no goals.
Oh, thanks, Warren.
And I don't ask for support constantly anymore. I do a call to action every once in a while, and I'll say...
And this is bullshit. I do a call to action. Nobody else does this, right? I've never heard TBS say, hey guys, do you want to be a member? You should be a member. I've never heard TBS say, give me a super chat. I've never heard King Jad say, give me a super chat. I've heard him do the thing where he's like, if we get 5 super chats, I'll do a free space. I'm sorry, that's part of the game. That's not a beg.
Say, hey, please support the content. Here's how you can do it. If you support it, I'll play it more often, right? That's all very transparent, matter-of-fact stuff, right? And everyone knows it. Like I said, there's factors. There's the attendance, the engagement, and the support.
Ah, thank you, Dapper. Hold on, because I want to wrap that back here real quick. It says, Chimchar is saying you didn't say you were stopping goals. You said you'd stop begging, and you still are. So that's kind of like the entire summation of my most recent video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, because I like view counts. It makes me feel good. It's like my own personal RPG. I see the numbers go up, and I feel good. But thank you, Dapper, for giving me the context there. I appreciate it.
Matter-of-fact stuff. right? And everyone knows it. Like I said, there's factors. There's the attendance, the engagement, and the support. So there's nothing. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Then he says, you have twisted it into no rewards and goals, but it was asking for money originally.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I got this. Let me.
No
hear it again.
rewards
Hold on,
and
back it up.
goals. Nothing. Then he
Okay.
says, you have twisted it into no rewards
Right, no rewards.
and goals, but it was asking for money originally.
Right, so you were asking for money and you would get something for it. Now it's just there's goals, but you don't get anything for it. Correct. Like it's a really weird way of framing it, but correct. And winning. Congratulations, my dude. Well done.
So what you're saying is, I abolished the goal,
Yes.
okay, but I didn't abolish asking for support.
Yes! Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, he got it. He understands.
Abolished the goal, okay, but I didn't abolish asking for support.
Acceptable.
No, you don't have.
I did not see that Jordan fade away. I liked her. She was she was in Beetlejuice as well. She was O'Hare, wasn't it? Catherine O'Hare or something like that. She was a nice lady.
To abolish asking for support. Literally every fucking streamer on the planet asks for support.
No, they don't.
Every streamer that says, hey, here's a link, go click it and buy this merch. Click this and
That's you, okay, first of all, and that's still not begging. If they say go click it and buy some merch, that's advertisement. Like, I don't think anybody would have a problem with Phil if he only did the go buy my merch shit. If every now and again, and not so cringe, but if like he was wearing a shirt and he was like, and if you like my shirt, go to my shop, pick up some for yourself, pick some up from your family. It's a good time, and that was it. I don't think anybody would have a problem with that. I mean, we would because we know how Phil is, but you get what I'm saying.
give me a referral. Do this, buy this, participate in this. That's exactly what I'm doing.
No, it's not. It's kind of in spirit what you're doing, but it is not exactly what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything any different than anyone else. I'm sorry. Do you think I'm Jesus Christ or something? And I'm going to be
No, but you do, because didn't you say the king giveth and the king taketh away, you fucking piece of shit?
like some kind of, flawless person who's going to sit here and never have to ask for anything? No, it's my job, stupid. It's my job to make a living, to pay my bills, to support my family. This is not...
Yes. No. Those are your moral responsibilities, like, as a man, is to take care of yourself, take care of your family. You don't have a family. Take care of your wife. Sorry, it's not girlfriend, wife. Those are your moral responsibilities, okay? It is not your moral response. You need to make money. You don't have to beg.
For free streaming. It's not my hobby. It's my work. You understand? It's my occupation. I will always be saying, hey, please support this way and that way. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. If you think
there is something wrong with it, I'm sorry, there is. There is something wrong with it. Like, the only way there's not something wrong with it is like, I guess the best way, I think PBS is probably the best way of doing it, right? They come on every so often and they're like, this presentation was brought to you by this sponsor, and viewers like you. You can help keep PBS on the air in this way. And then they go on to 30 minutes worth of content where they don't say anything about fucking giving them money.
there's something wrong with it, turn the fucking internet off. Because literally almost everything you see on the internet is asking for something. I don't know if you were aware of that. Anyone who has any kind of a living on the internet is for pay. You haven't...
I mean, no, I know some people make videos for funsies. They don't even monetize. They don't even throw ads on them, even if they could. They're in the partner program and they don't throw ads on them, right? Some people stream, they don't throw ads. They don't even enable super chats. It's rare, but they exist.
Figured that out yet? How old are you, Chimchar?
What?
Curious. Are you like 5?
So now we're attacking the age of somebody because they criticize you? Like, what are we doing?
You're crazy, man. Like, even saying that, well, we're mad that you asked for support. So you're mad at every single person who's ever streamed and ever made content on the internet.
This is certifiably false. Like, this is verifiably false. Okay, hold on.
Well, we're mad that you asked for support. So you're mad at every single person who's ever...
Every single. That is all inclusive. That includes me. I've never asked for... Sorry. Direct support. No direct support. I have asked for support to the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children because that was a charity stream. So yes, I have asked for support, but not direct support. So this is bullshit. Still, you're a liar, Phil. Sergeant Fan Bro, thank you for being a member of the Rats. 14 months says monthly tithe. Fuck you. No sneaky message this time. Well, non-sneaky fuck you. Back right at you. Thank you, my dude.
Ever streamed and ever make content on the internet. Because the moment that they say subscribe to my channel, give me a like, give me a view, send some a contribution to my Patreon, drop me a coffee or whatever it's called, go to my GoFundMe.
That's not begging. First of all, G-Burk, thank you for the £5. He says he fills his car up once every month and a half, kind of. I heard about this. I don't know if it's in any of my clips, but I've heard about this. That he said he fills his car up every month and a half and then kind of further proving Cat is not around and using the car. Right. Because I don't know how far the mall is, but a month and a half, like, if she wasn't going to and from the mall or wherever the fuck it is that she works, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah, no, King Be Cruel. If you watch the very beginning of the stream, go back and watch it. If you want to stay with us now, but go back and watch that. He did some pretty fucked up shit. He doxed a guy in a way I've never seen before, and it's fucked up.
Everyone's doing it. Literally everyone.
Hold on, let me back up, make sure
give
I
me
got
a view, send some a contribution to my Patreon, drop me a coffee or whatever it's called. Go to my GoFundMe. Everyone's doing it.
Yeah, but oh my god, I can't believe I have to say this. There is a difference, Phil, between somebody starting off a look at August the Duck, right? August the Duck starts off every video with an intro, then the screen goes black and there's a tiny little white string of text that says please subscribe, and he whispers please subscribe, right? And then it goes through the entire video, and then at the very end he has another little closer where he says please subscribe, right? That's different than, guys, I don't know, we may have to look at a different game because I didn't get enough money. We may have to do that. Hey, we've gotten super chats and tips and memberships, but we need some fucking Kick support. And it's not even a subtle difference, Phil. It's just a difference. And Ira, thank you for the 5, who says, how much do we have to pledge to get a Broside tote bag, fridge magnet, and mug? I've been seeing some folk do merch. I've been contemplating it, but I just don't know what I would put my merch. I don't know what I would put on merch, except, you know, my emblem and maybe my avatar, and then maybe my Broside Phil banner. But I don't know that, and it feels weird to think that I would have like a brand or something. It's weird. I don't know. We can talk later. Darkside, thank you for the 5 too. Says, thought, thou hast spoken the secret word, I shall tithe to thee, so Bronus doesn't run me over and tell me that he's sick of my heresy. Bronus is sick of your heresy. It's true. It's true. Do I still have that? I do. Bronus is sick of your heresy. There we go. What? And then Rebsy popping the membership as well. Thank you for being a member of the newbies for 18 months. Rebsy, big ups. Your getting on RTU's nerves was magical, and you deserve all the praise. If you haven't seen it, RTU was watching Phil Treats Everyone Like Shit version I can't even remember, and he put an intermission in that ripped on RTU, and the man lost his fucking mind. Like, full lunacy. It was delicious.
Literally everyone. So you don't have issue with me, you have issue with the system. So turn the internet off and go live in a library, or, you know, go be a farmer. That's fine. No one's gonna hate on you for that, but to sit on here and go live
go live what?
In a library, or, you know, go be a farmer, that's fine.
Are you so disconnected from reality, like you can't think of anything? Live in a library or go be a farmer? Where did this come from?
What? No one's gonna hate on you for that, but to sit on here and dump on me because you don't.
Hold on. This. Thank you, Soul the Kaiju, for being a member of the Rats for 7 months. Who says this right here is the real reason Hogwarts didn't want Muggle tech. This is the Hogwarts education. Is this Muggle wands? I have a feeling this is Muggle wands. Hold on. I'm checking. Right, oh yeah, expecto glaucoma or glaucoma or something like that. Hold on, let's take a look here.
It's a bit of an unorthodox lesson today, but today we're going to be learning about how Hogwarts would be defended if it was, say, ever attacked by an evil army of wizards.
We call those Death Eaters, Professor.
Ah, well that's perfect, because this strategy involves feeding them copious amounts of hot lead.
What?
You see, kids, Hogwarts has 2 primary entryways into the main grounds. This main stone bridge and the main wooden bridge to its rear. There's technically also the waterway entrance, but we're not going to be worrying about that right now. How do you think we should go about strategizing and defending these positions?
Well, we have magic on our side, sir. We would just use magic.
Yeah, Potter, it's that kind of talk that ends with twins turning into single digits.
What the fuck does that mean?
You see,
Dear God.
kids, for the primary stone bridge, all you're really going to need is 4 gunner setups along with 12 riflemen to back them up. Set up in these positions because these 2 gunner positions on the roof will be able to duck down at the bridge because there's next to no cover for the Death Eaters on the bridge.
Yeah, we would have fucking tuned him up.
In addition, your 2 gunners here will be able to funnel them through a chokehold, or as we like to call it, a fatal funnel.
But, sir, Death Eaters are also able to fly.
Well, luckily for us, Marines like using the Benelli M4 shotgun, so we can turn that into a quick game of duck hunt. Now, who would like to tell me how we should handle the wooden bridge to the back?
Oh my God, that's fantastic. I'm off to watch the rest of it here in a bit. We gotta get back to Phil. Thank you, Soul. I appreciate it.
Don't like the system, right? That's
you
kind of a
slipped by a
broken
tie.
thing there. I'm sorry, you're not angry with me in the way that I do things. You're just angry
You
with
did.
content
You
creation in
snuck-
general on the internet, and that's
Hold on. First of all, I gotta back up so I can hear Phil talk about whatever.
What are you laughing at, pig boy?
That was the wrong button. Hold on. He got a tithe by me. I hate it when people get a tithe by me, but it's true.
Acceptable.
Well
on
done.
you for that, but
well
to
done.
sit on here and dump on me because you don't like the system,
Wrong one.
right? That's kind of a broken thing there. I'm sorry, you're not angry with me in the way that I do things. You're just angry with content creation in general on the internet, and that's something that I can't fix.
I don't think that's true. That he's angry with content creation, but whatever. Go off. Come on. Let's keep going here. Come on, Phil. Get to the good
But
shit.
thank you for $5. I appreciate that. In fact, no.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Spedgy came in and did a big super chat earlier. Thank you so much, Spedgy, for that. Okay. Let's see here. Red Eyes did a $5 super chat and says, LFG, Phil, tell them how the shit's gonna run. That damn straight.
Dude, look, there's something about, Scotty K Fitness talking about being a big dude or like a big badass and being the size he is. And then having somebody tell you, yeah, Phil, show him what it's tell him what it's all about. And then hearing you go, damn straight. You're so cool, Phil. I wish I was you.
I'm straight. And that's the thing. I have that power now. It used to be that I wasn't in
God.
control and the internet controlled me. Now I'm definitely the pilot of this ship, right? I'm the captain and I'm the one who steers us where we want to go and I'm the one who's in control at all times. And I really am happy for that because there was a time, again, where I wasn't. Things were out of control and all this toxicity thrown at me on the internet was killing me. It was killing me. It was killing the business. It was killing everything. And now things are completely flipped.
Dude, okay, real quick. We're going to go back about 20 seconds. As he's making these statements, watch how many times he's shaking his head no back and forth. This is insane.
Right? I'm the captain and I'm the one who steers us where we want to go and I'm the one who's in control at all times. And I really am happy for that because there was a time.
Now he is happy for that, but when he says there was a time, he starts nodding and shaking his head again.
Where I wasn't. Things
of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
G-Bert, give me 2 seconds, man. We're going to get by this bit here, and then I'll shout you out, bro.
were out of control, and all this toxicity thrown at me on the internet was killing me. It was killing me. It was killing the business. It was killing everything. And now things are completely flipped in the opposite direction for the better.
Flip. No, they're
all right,
not.
and that's great. So thank you, Red Eyes. Ruckus Look.
Okay, we'll wait on Ruckus Look here. G-Bert, thank you for the £5. Says, remember, Phil, once said, give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon to eat shit out of my ass. Are we surprised what comes out of his gob? No, but yeah, but no. It's Phil. Like, he surprises me, and it's not surprising at all at the same time. Thank you again, G. Burke, for the £5. Sean Green, being a member of the Rats for 8 months, says, I can't figure out these new captchas. Nice fish get hit right. Are these the captchas that are like if you're click the animal that belongs under the sea? Yeah, those are fucking weird, man. They're weird.
Did a $10 super chat and says, let's go. Let it go. Let's go.
Let it go.
Thank you so much for $10. And someone named Your Future Divorce Attorney gifted us.
Okay, sorry, that one took me off guard there for a second. Lilip and Fred, thank you for the 5. Says I was in the hospital. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Last week for a few days due to Crohn's disease. I've heard nothing but terrible things about Crohn's disease. What meal do you recommend for a low fiber diet? Thanks in advance. Oh god. What? Low fiber. I have actually never had that question. I'd have to do research. I don't know. But you stumped me, Lilipen. You stumped me. Holy fuck. I got nothing on this one. I'm so sorry. I'll try to figure something out. Maybe I'll get you next stream. I'm sorry. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Roside, read the letter of each word backwards. Read the letter of each word backwards. Nice fish get I got nothing, Sean. Read the I got. Am I missing something, Sean Green? Goddamn.
A sub on Kick. Thanks for the gift.
Nick's BMX. Thank you, bud, for being a member of the Rats for 4 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. And
all right.
Yes, I love the emojis.
I got a $3 tip. Someone says, "Will you react to the new Mario Galaxy movie trailer that released this morning?" Do you guys want me to? You already know I don't think this movie's going to be any good. I didn't like the first Mario movie. All right, I reacted to the first trailer for this Mario movie, and I think it looks terrible. Okay.
Oh, did I miss?
Let's see here. Someone to me $2 says,
"Did it get? Hold on.
I didn't like the first Mario movie.
Changed.
All right, I reacted to the first trailer for this Mario movie, and I think it looks terrible."
Yeah, it got changed. Hold on. Now I gotta. God damn it. Now I gotta go change my goddamn shit. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to do this. Changing shit up on me. You're changing shit up on me. You're making my. You're fucking with me. You're fucking with my shit, man. You're fucking with my shit. I don't like it. I don't like it. God damn it. Yeah, this is that real-time editing that all the professionals do. We definitely, I am definitely a professional styled streamer. I am definitely not an amateur in any way, shape, or form. This is what all the people do. Obviously, you should be impressed with my elite hacksaw skills. I am, in fact, a lead hacksaw because I said so. And you can't disprove it.
Man, we're definitely a long way from that Scorn incident now. Yeah, that was 3+ years ago. This person says, "I'd argue that was your lowest point. I think you now finally understand what Moist Critical was trying to say when you reacted to that. Mentioning money over and over does nothing. If they like you, they'll support." Yeah, and you have to understand, now I know that, but now I see it from a point of success, and you can't really see it unless you're there.
I gotta hear that again. Okay.
To that, mentioning money over and over does nothing. If they like you, they'll support.
Got that. Makes sense. Yeah. I think it was a LARPer, but I understand what he's saying. It's also terrible to give Phil money. Please don't do that.
Yeah, and you have to understand, now I know that.
So now he knows it was bad. Okay, continue.
But now I see it from a point of success, and
because you're successful now, you now realize it's bad to beg for money over and over again.
Can't really see it unless you're there. Do you know?
You can't tell that it's bad to beg for money unless you don't need to beg for money. And somebody correct me if I'm wrong here.
Know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Like, if you're stuck in a rut and things are bad, you can't see outside of that bubble. Once you're out of the bubble, you can look in positively and say, "Thank God that I learned better, but man, it was hard when you were there."
It feels like he's ascribing to the notion of vibes. Like, you have to manifest success before you can realize that your actions are causing you to fail. No. Typically, most people look at themselves and they'll think, "Wow, if this and this isn't the problem, I must be the problem," and then they change.
And you're right, that Scorn incident was one of my lowest points as a creator, where here I am just outright chastising.
Okay. I guess we're not gonna parallel this to the Kick. You guys are gonna get nothing. You'll never get your fucking moral support back, and you're gonna fucking like it. We're not gonna remember that. That's been brain hold. It's gone. I don't know how it's gone, because it literally happened like, what, 2 months ago? But it's gone. Poof.
Screaming at my audience for not sending me money, right? That's awful. Absolutely awful, you know?
Yet you do it all the time.
I shouldn't have ever done it, and definitely I've learned from that experience and I've improved, right?
No, I disagree. Objectively speaking, I do not think you have improved.
So thank you for that. I got a $10 tip from Guitar Player. He says,
"Guitar Player? Why?
Man, right now there's snow in Texas. It's really cold." Yeah, isn't it where it's beginning? Is it like the very south of the United States? That's where this crazy winter front came in from?
No, it was definitely not it was not a southern storm that moved north. I'm 90% sure it came from the east and moved west, because it was the towns to the east of us that got hit first, and then we got hit. So I'm guessing it came from the east, Phil, and not the tropical, more warmy regions of the south. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably fucking wrong. Darkside, thank you, brother, for the 5, who says, "By that logic, I have been in a rut since day one. Does that mean I have the right to be an ass?" Of course you do. Of course you do. Darkside, you have to understand. people can't be held responsible for their emotions, right? Because if you poke somebody with a stick over and over again, eventually it's okay for them to fill your face with the contents of a double-barreled shotgun because you kept poking them with a stick. You definitely have no accountability for your actions at that point. In Phil's head, anyway. I don't know how Phil got to this conclusion, but that pretty much is what he thinks. Thank you, brother, for the 5.
So it's from Texas all the way from the South U.S. up the entire East Coast. And you guys are all going to get like a foot or more of snow, supposedly. So, again, I wish you all the best. I hope you're all safe. I hope that you're equipped for it, especially in warmer climates where usually we wouldn't get this kind of weather. I hope that you guys are going to be all right. And it doesn't affect you too negatively.
Okay, so what's this one? That was that one. That one was crazy enough. We have an unrecorded beg segment. Oh, Phil hasn't bothered checking on his elderly parents. I didn't even know this was a thing. This is another one that I looked at the title and I was like, holy shit, I didn't realize he could be this way. Lo and behold.
Highguard, and we'll see if Highguard's actually any good. We'll find out. Ray Ray says 15 inches in northern Connecticut. So, all right, my parents are southwestern Connecticut. I wonder how much they got.
Dear God, this was Sunday? So I'm trying to think when we... Yeah, so Friday was when we got hit. And we're west of Connecticut, I think. Yeah. So we would have got hit after Phil, and we had snow on ground Friday. And we had more snow Saturday. And so they probably got hit Thursday. And they... Wow. You're kind of a dick for a son, aren't you?
There you go. Cast ends. It won't even be a long podcast. We're going to go into playing Highguard for the stream.
Okay, now he's changed it back again. God damn it. Hold on. You can't keep doing this to me with your fucking clips, people. You can't. I mean, God damn it. And then I do that. I hate it when I do shit like that.
So it should be a shorter podcast and then Highguard, and we'll see if Highguard's actually any good. We'll find out.
Hold on. I did it wrong again.
Ray says 15 inches in northern Connecticut. So, all right, my parents are southwestern Connecticut. I wonder how much they got.
Okay, sorry.
There you go. I received my first tip of the night, $5. Let's get
from Anonymous. Come on.
Nice animation for them, and let's see what they have to say. Okay, so this person says, I noticed during raids you seem confused on when you go out and chase the enemy. The answer is never. Build a stone or slate wall around your base to fortify it. Funnel attackers into a kill box, and always keep your shooters behind cover in gunfights.
What is this game he's talking about?
This person says, I noticed during raids you seem confused.
During raids. He's not talking about oh my god, Arc Raiders, is he? It's in Highguard. You were talking about Highguard. Okay.
When you go out and chase the enemy, the answer is never. Build a stone or slate wall around your base to fortify it. Funnel attackers into a kill box, and always keep your shooters behind cover in gunfights. I think I will do that today. That's great advice because I only had that little bunker area, and the attackers don't always go there. So I'm going to build either a series of bunkers or an actual protective wall around the
it could be RimWorld, maybe.
Edge, so that they can all lean up against it and shoot the attacker. That's a great idea. So thank you for the $5. That's probably after we recover from the death of our monkey pet.
Okay, yeah, that's got to be RimWorld for sure.
That's probably one of the first things I'm doing tonight. Thanks for that. Thank you there. Also, Princess Luna is here and has gifted our first membership of the evening. Thank you so much, Princess Luna.
Luna's OIC, right? That's OIC.
For that, thank you. Folks, tonight, if you're watching on Kick, it would be great.
Oh my God. Brother, when did he come on? He probably came on less than 18 minutes ago, didn't you? Didn't you, Phil? Go ahead, tell me about it.
Great to get some Kick support.
Fucking dick.
Subs or kicks, notably, as you can see, we had a troll today gifting a bunch of subs who's at the top of the leaderboard. It sure would be great to get them off the dang leaderboard, don't you think? So we can get some today gifting a bunch of subs who's at the top of the leaderboard. It sure would be great to get them off the dang leaderboard, don't you think?
So now you're using the trolls, right? Which, again, don't give him money, don't give him memberships, don't give him any of that shit. But now you're going to use the trolls as a goal to, let's get this person off the leaderboard. And when he says the leaderboard, you know he means probably the top 10, not just the top 3. So if a troll did 50 members, or 50, yeah, it is members, right? 50 members. He wants another 9 people to do 51 members, or 10 people to do 51 members. Fuck you. Fuck you.
So we can get some legit viewers over on Kick, some supporters to actually support via subs tonight. That would be very nice of you to get that name off the leaderboard because I have no power to do so. They have been banned.
You have no power here.
For ages, and you know, stupid Kick is so dumb. I can't get rid of them.
Oh.
Your future stepdad just dropped 5 subs. Thank you, stepdad. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Your future stepdad just dropped 5 subs.
I feel like this should be a clip.
Thank you, stepdad. All
Thank you, stepdad. Thank you. Thank you so much, stepdad.
right, that's what I'm talking about. Thanks for the 5 subs, stepdad. Appreciate that.
Boy, he is. I don't think. I think he's hoping Linda hangs on, and that your future stepdad goes and finds her. Then it will be your actual stepdad.
But now the troll gave another one. Now the troll gave another one, and now they're going to be back on top of the leaderboard again. Son of a...
Really? That's what we're going with? You're so very upset that now more people have to give you money? Go ahead, break it. Come on. Get out of siege mode.
I gotta think about what animations I want for February. Like, in February, obviously Valentine's Day is like the big thing. So I might have some love-themed animations for February, but obviously we don't want that anymore. So I gotta figure out what else I want. I gotta think of other... I don't know, I might keep a lot of the animations that I had from this month, but I want to get rid of the New Year's ones. Maybe get rid of the winter ones, too. We'll have to see.
Mr. Burnell.
Vietnamese comrade says over there it is 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 28 degrees Celsius. It's pretty warm. What was for dinner? We had a combination. So my wife made homemade egg salad of her own personal recipe, and we had that on some very...
Mustard, mayo, eggs. What am I missing here? Some garlic, like green onion. Oh! My God.
Healthy wheat bread, so like egg salad sandwiches. But then I made a salad that was lettuce, well, iceberg lettuce.
So, like the worst lettuce you can have. Romaine is always superior to iceberg in terms of nutrients.
And some romaine lettuce. So,
oh, hey, look at that. Well done.
Red cabbage, carrot, radish,
This is a fucking bag. This is a bag salad.
And little plum tomatoes with a few...
This is a bag salad, and he poured a fucking thing of cherubs on it.
Croutons, little sprinkling of cheese, and a light dressing. So we basically had a sandwich and a salad. It was a really good variety dinner. It was...
There is no way in hell this man broke open actual iceberg lettuce, actual romaine lettuce, shredded cabbage, shredded carrots, then shredded cheese for fucking Sammy's. They had egg salad Sammy's and a salad. He's acting like they were eating at a fucking Michelin 5-star restaurant. What the fuck?
Tasty and healthy. Mozzie, thank you for a $2 super chat. Mozzie says, rest easy, Freeway. We'll never forget you and Pork Chop. Yeah. And also a Buddy. Buddy the dog was the first pet that passed away.
Oh, yeah. Only 1,400 calories. Don't forget that.
Right. In RimWorld. So we're just having no luck with the pets in RimWorld. That's for sure. Yeesh. Thank you, Mozzie.
Mr. fucking Burnell.
Oh, yeah. All these troll idiots that contribute, the people who do the troll super chats, the troll tips, and the troll subs. I get that money. It's not like I'm not getting the contribution, but it is annoying because I don't want it. I just want to ban the idiots so we don't...
I don't want it. I don't want the money. You know, Phil, I've got to tell you, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I think you might be lying just a little bit.
I see the pop-up on the screen, and I can't. Like, they are banned, but Kick still allows people to contribute when they're banned, which is pretty messed up. Like...
Because here's how a developer's brain works. I'll go ahead and let you know from working with them. Okay,
I can stand up from a chair.
Oh God, Jeeber, thank you for the 220. Who says he forgot rat poison? Only for him. Only he deserves the rat poison. Thank you for the 220 pounds, though. Every developer's brain, right? They're like, okay, so we have the tool in place to ban them. It's like, right, so they can't chat anymore. Right, they can't chat anymore. Should they be able to like gift subs and stuff? Well, I don't know. Oh well. Yeah, I think they should. Yeah, because honestly, other Kick devs, who the fuck isn't gonna want money? And then you have Phil. I wish I wouldn't get their money. Oh my God, it's terrible.
Why on earth?
Oh, and then Psycho Gold, member of the newbies for 7 months now, my dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, my dude. Thank you.
Would you allow that? They don't allow that on YouTube. So Kick needs to fix that, and they haven't yet.
Kick needs to. You decide. Okay, Mr. Product Manager. Really glad that you have your credentials to tell Kick exactly what they need to do. Better idea. Why don't you go out and get fucking bent? That seems like a better use of your time. I'm really sorry about his music.
Will I drink beer during the Super Bowl? No, the Super Bowl will be a normal streaming day for me. My celebration will be the
And then movie side. What's up, bro? Been a hot minute. Member of the Neophytes for 13 months, my dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Friday before. So I'll probably wear a few football jerseys. I'll probably have some drinks. We'll play a variety of games. Maybe I'll even have like Super Bowl snacks and stuff, like things again, like if you were tailgating or something. Maybe I'll have that kind of stuff during the Friday before during my marathon. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so Genius Geezer says that this salad sounds familiar. Let's find out why. Because it comes from the brick. It comes from the brick
Search
kitchen
and
in the lounge.
destroy.
That would be why. That sounds about right. And then movie side, brother. Thank you, my dude. Said, all I heard was gift subs. Movie side, you're fucking crazy, my dude. Thank you. Big ups, Nerd Brew. Oh my god, the man, the myth, the legend, the Nerd Brew Gaming got himself a membership, as well as Stephen Ellie, Dist Optimist, big ups, Dervan Lokar, and Mosama. I feel like that's a reference to something, but I don't know what it is. Thank you, my dude. Movie sign, you're fucking fantastic, man. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hold up, we got to talk about something real quick. Unirach got reported on YouTube for saying that Phil had thin skin. And she got her fucking account locked because some fucking asshole Dent reported her saying that Phil had thin skin. So a big ups to Unirach. Damn, it feels good to be a gangsta sister. You fucking killing it. You're fucking killing it. God, don't I wish Dark Mage?
RimWorld is a survival game. RimWorld is a game where you get thrown onto an open map with a bunch of survivors, and you have to basically gather resources, build defenses, and keep them all alive. Do I participate in Small Business Saturday? If you mean, do I participate in that day that's right after Black Friday, where supposedly you're supposed to spend money at small businesses?
Dude, how do you not know this is bait? How do you hear this question and not go, no? Just no.
Like, I go to small businesses all the time. A lot of places out here.
Oh, you're saying, okay. I took the question as, do you like advertise yourself as a small business? That's what I took the question as. Okay, so now we're going to hear him talk about, does he go to small businesses? Okay.
Friday, where supposedly you're supposed to spend money at small businesses. Like, I go to small businesses all the time. A lot of places out here are small businesses, and my wife and I like going to them. But we, particularly on that day, do we make a concerted effort to shop at a small business?
No. Yep, called it. He said he's small business. Oh my God.
Well, thank you guys for the early support tonight, to everyone who has supported so far. Again, thank you to Stepdad. Thanks to Florizic over on Kick for the Kick support. Like I said, I've been trying to get some more support on Kick from positive people, not these troll account idiots. So thank you for that. And thanks for the early tips and super chats, guys, and the membership too from Princess Luna. Again, with RimWorld, these streams have...
Hold on.
Guys, and the membership too from Princess Luna. Again,
I don't know. It felt like it felt like he was more expressive when I first saw it. Nah, there's a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 pause. Okay, maybe it's a little bit better now.
With RimWorld, these streams have done very well. I'm not going to lie. These streams have actually been doing good. Now, attendance has been lower. I've noticed that. Now we're heading, what is this, like the 5th, 6th stream we're doing of it?
Dude, like, I think this is why I've actually started ramping my video production back up. That and the fact that I don't have as much time to stream. This whole notion of... Okay, let's back up. Sorry, I need to... If I don't tell the story in the correct order, my brain goes spazzy. All right, it's the way I am. It was bad when it was, let's get some subs, let's hit $150, blah, blah, blah. Like, at $149, well, he's still this way, but, like, he would actively be pissy. He's still this way, but it was more egregious, I think, back when he had the goal, right? And I've done away with the goals! And somehow he's become even more insufferable, because now it's not even just the money. If it even gets close to 150, he will abandon talking about money. Like, let's say he gets $130. What is he pissed about? He's pissed that he got $130. Make no bones about it. He's mad he didn't get $150. But now he has a scapegoat that says, but you know what? Chat really wasn't talking to me a lot that night. I know. I'll say the problem was engagement. And now I have an out that's not talking about money, but everybody knows he's talking about money. I know what I'll say. I'll say attendance was down. What does that mean? That means I didn't get enough money. I didn't. And so, yeah. And guys, if we get enough people on the stream and we get enough engagement, it'll be okay. Oh, because it's guaranteed that you'll get enough money? No, it's because of the implication. What do you, what do you mean the implication? Well, no, it's just, if you have a lot of people talking in the stream and you have a lot of people, at the stream, I would never ask them for money, but they're going to give me money because of the implication. I don't think you know what that word means.
I have definitely noticed lower attendance. All right. And that sucks. I wish that we were getting more attendance. On these streams, we're just not for some bizarre reason. I don't know what it is about it that people don't show up as often. Maybe the gimmick of me playing it wore off already because, you already saw me play it for the first or second time or whatever. But for those that are here for the streams, you guys are a very engaged audience. You talk a lot. You help me with the game.
But you haven't given me money, which is very confusing because of the implication.
The support has been great. So that's why RimWorld remains in the rotation despite the drop-off of attendees. So let's keep it rolling tonight, okay?
Hold on, I got to hear that again.
I wish that we were getting more attendance.
Right. I wish we were getting more attendance. That's fine. Let's keep going.
On these streams, we're just not for some bizarre reason. I don't know what it is about it that people don't show up as often. Maybe the gimmick of me playing it wore off already because, you already saw me play it for the first or second time or whatever. But for those that are here for the
for those that are here, got that.
Streams, you guys are a very engaged audience. You talk a lot. You help me with the game, and the support has been great.
There it is. Okay. So yeah, there's no unanimous, it's not. I'm not going to get into programming, but this is support just supersedes everything. Let's be clear, okay? Unless he doesn't like the game or he's getting trolled hard, right? If he's getting trolled hard in the community and he's making $150 or $200 a stream, he'll be like, yeah, but it's not always about the money, and I want to go to something else because he's getting his fucking cheeks clapped in the fucking public eye.
So that's why RimWorld remains in the rotation despite the drop-off of attendees. So let's keep it rolling tonight, okay?
I don't think he's good at math at all. All right. He threatens to wage quit RimWorld this time. Why does he? Oh, God, this is after. This is the aftermath. I don't know what he got on RimWorld this night. I want to say he didn't get the goal. I want to say he didn't hit it. And if he didn't, that's amazing. Because I remember, if this is the stream I think it is, it was supposed to be like some fucking fun, chill, regular time. And he's like, but before that, I'm afraid that we have to have a conversation, children. Yes. I got word from your substitute teacher that you guys were misbehaving.
Talk about yesterday's streams, how they went, and the future of RimWorld, okay? Because here's the deal.
Yep, this is it. This is the one I thought
all
it was.
last year, all right? You guys were asking me, play RimWorld. You got to try RimWorld. You're a PC gamer now. Why have you not tried RimWorld? Okay? And I didn't play it. I just ignored you guys, essentially.
No apologies. No, I should have listened to you. None of that. No, just, I didn't want to listen to you. Fuck all of you.
And at the very end of last year, when we were looking for some new stuff to do, I said, you know what? We got one day left in 2025. I'll listen to the audience. Let's go. Let's try RimWorld. All right? That has now resulted in 16 hours of RimWorld in the last 3.5 weeks. That's a lot. That's 20 plus hours of the game. Especially because it's not necessarily like a narrative-based game or anything like that, right? It's a survival game where you have survivors that crash land or are stranded on a planet. You try to get them resources. You try to protect them from the elements, but also invaders and angry animals and all kinds of stuff that happens. Bad weather. And it certainly has been...
Okay, hold on. I got it.
Crash land or are surely like a narrative-based game or anything like that, right?
All right. Bro, you've played RimWorld. Do you like it? It's a game. Well, I'm thinking about getting into it. What's it like? As I understand it, I've only played a little bit, but it's a builder game, but it's not 3D. So it's pixel sprites or whatever, and it's resource gathering, and then you try to survive in it. And there's a whole like fucking wiki on it. People have logged like tens of thousands of hours into it. That's about all there is to it on the like the top level. You can go down deep, but you should probably do some research yourself. I don't know. I feel like that's a fairly off the cuff. That's a fair explanation for what it is. I honestly think he scripts a lot of this shit, and somehow this is the explanation we got for RimWorld.
It's a survival game where you have survivors that crash land or are stranded on a planet. You try to get them resources. You try to protect them from the elements, but also invaders and angry animals and all kinds of stuff that happens. You know, bad weather.
The elements and bad weather. Don't forget that. Oh, fucking hell.
And it certainly has been a fun and unique experience for a couple of reasons. Number one, the people that show up to RimWorld are very engaged. And what I mean by that is it's an audience that like the game a ton and they want me to enjoy it as much as I can. So they help me to understand it every single time. They explain the elements.
Yeah, they're backseat driving the whole time. The whole time.
They say, this is better than this, do it in this order, this is the menu you go to. To be frank, if I did not have that audience with me, I'd
Dude, this is not the flex you think it is.
Never would have enjoyed RimWorld. It's very complex. It's the most complex simulation game like this that I think I've ever played. You know, I played games back in the day like Age of Empires and StarCraft where you're mining for resources and building defenses, but never a game to this level.
Yeah, that's the draw, fuckwit. The draw is that, like, they want it to... They want you to understand that, like, guess what? Researching how to fucking make a fucking bench is not intrinsically known. Somebody would have to try and fail until finally we know how to make a bench now. Great, now we can log that and we can make benches faster this next time. But about everything, cooking, mining, fucking everything. And I don't know, I feel like when I've been playing it, it kind of, everybody thinks they could be a doomsdayer. Everybody thinks they could be a prepper. You play RimWorld for a little while and you're like, I need to bring about 97 books with me if shit went south.
Of complexity and this many layers. I keep describing it like a very big onion where you think you understand one thing and you peel that layer back and there's another layer underneath of more things that you need to understand and learn. And then you peel that layer back and there's another layer and it just continues like that.
There is no StarCraft, Mega Man. Shut up. Shut up, Mega Man. There is no StarCraft. Shut up.
You know what I mean? So
shut up.
Oh. It's been a pretty crazy experience, but it's been a rewarding one because number two, this playthrough has opened my eyes to different kinds of games that you guys maybe would suggest in the future. That maybe if there is a game that has a fan base, it doesn't matter if it looks good or whatever. I should just check it out because you guys suggested it.
It is an awesome game.
So I have absolutely loved playing RimWorld for the last month. However, the last two streams, I have distinctly noticed a fall off in attendance.
Okay, which, you know, that'll happen. But that doesn't seem like it's the main problem, Phil. What's the main problem?
And a fall off of support.
Oh, not support. Womp womp.
Not necessarily engagement. I would argue that engagement remains very high, that the people that are at the streams are having a great time. It's just that there's not as many at the streams, and therefore the support is also dwindling. You know, as we just talked about on yesterday's podcast, there's 3 keys to success for...
God, this is so bad. Just go back to the fucking goals, man. Honestly, just be the whore. It's okay. Sex work is acceptable now, okay? Just work on the back. It's all right. Get your $150 and move the fuck on, okay? Stop trying to be liked by everybody. You're not going to be.
For any game on a stream for me, attendance, engagement, and support. Well, last night, we didn't even have 200 viewers for RimWorld, okay?
Oh.
That's on YouTube. Now, we did have viewers on Kick, but we always have viewers on Kick. I'm talking about in general the audience, and there definitely were less for RimWorld yesterday. And support, for the first time ever, we didn't even hit $100 of support for RimWorld. Now, that's not the
Hold on.
end of the
And there was much rejoicing.
world. It doesn't mean that, oh my God, the sky is falling and the roof is on fire and everything's falling
Cross
apart.
Nasty, how you doing?
But that's a bad sign for a game that actually had been doing incredibly well with attendance and support at first. That first couple of streams that we had played RimWorld, it was no lie. We had like 300-400 just on YouTube.
Yeah, dude, how do you not realize that when you have a spike like that on a game, people are wanting to know if you're going to turn into a psychopath? Okay, I don't think I have like the longevity of like stupid decisions that you have. Like I've made stupid decisions while on stream, 100%, yes. But I think there is only one way at this point, 2 ways. There are 2 ways I could get people to have the I wonder what's going to happen on this stream surge in viewership. The first one is to cover StarCraft This Is How You Don't Play for the first time, because I've never covered it before. Shut the fuck up, anybody who says otherwise, I'll ban you. I'm joking. And then the second way is if somehow I got Officer Whitney live on stream. Those are the only two ways. And I guarantee you, the second I would look down and see concurrent viewers, 600, I know what they're here to see, and it's not me.
We were making crazy amounts of support, like over the top levels. And you might say, well, what happened? What changed? I honestly don't think it's the game. I honestly don't think it's me. What I think...
Of course you don't think it's you. Nothing could ever be you. It's never you. You're always the fucking victim.
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct, legally. Everything was right. And now I get fucked.
There was an initial curiosity. And that curiosity was...
An initial curiosity. Hold on. Imagine how oh my god. This would be amazing. I want to create a chat GPT that answers questions like Phil would. So you could, what do you think about the Civil War? And it just comes back with, why would you even ask me about that? Is this about my stream? No, I don't care about the Civil War. The Civil War has nothing to do with me. You're toxic. And then it ends the chat and bans you. And you can't use the service again until you log in with a different account. Oh god, someone get Lindell on this. Someone get him on this. This would be a fucking gold mine. And then Gen2 Man, thank you for the 5, who says the puppet master that played the internet by felting himself. I don't even, like, 1, yes, he felted himself. 2, I think his whole thing about how I planned to be the puppet master and make myself look like a tard, I think he firmly believes that he can sell that because he doesn't have any friends to tell him otherwise. It's amazing. Jesus Christ.
Was what if Phil actually played a difficult...
Hold on. And then William Baker with a 5, who says the StarCraft tithe is the Star Tithe craft is okay. Well, fuck you for tithe. StarCraft stream never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. You are a liar, sir. You are a liar. Nothing about that was okay, if it even existed, but it doesn't. So, yeah.
Survival game like RimWorld. Would it be entertaining? Would it be fun to see him try to learn it? Like, how would it pan out? And so the initial 2-3 streams, we had people coming by for that curiosity to see. And then what happened is, after that first couple of streams, my first group died. Then we started a second group. They died. And now we're into the third group of survivors. And what's happened in this group is that finally I'm kind of getting the hang of things.
Okay. All right, I guess. I'm trying to theorize where this is going to go. I got nothing. Go with it, Phil. Shock me.
Basically, I know the basics, right? I've got them down pat at this point. I've adjusted. I know what to do in general situations. In fact, last night, we now have defenses around the base of survivors so that basically no invaders can really get in. They have to go into these like choke points. And we put down traps at the choke points. So now, guess what? No problem. Enemies are coming. Rabid animals are coming. They're all getting trapped and killed right away. Guess what? And they have to go into these like choke points. And we put down traps at the choke points. So now, guess what? No problem. Enemies are coming. Rabid animals are coming. They're all getting trapped and killed right away. It's not even like a concern. It's fine. So basically now I'm focusing more on, okay, what's the next crafting thing I'm going to do because I have freedom to do it. You know, all my colonists are safe. I have colonists sitting around idle with nothing to do. So...
Whoa. I've played for like maybe 3 to 6 hours, right, in total. And I can never remember a time where my colonists had nothing to do. I was always like, oh my god, I need more wood. Oh my god, I need more of this. Oh my god, I need more of that. Oh my god. No, that. If you have SCVs not doing anything, you fucking failed. And they have like 2 tasks: mine or build. That's it. A colonist can do everything.
It's kind of weird. And some people have even suggested, hey, why don't I up the difficulty? Because I'm on normal. Why?
Bruh. You know what? Do it. Do it, Phil. Fucking do it. You won't do it.
I don't go to hard because the normal now is seeming almost too easy, right? So here's what I think has happened is the initial interest has waned, all right? Everyone wanted to see me play it at first. They saw it. Now, like, okay, that's Phil playing RimWorld, and now, okay, what's next?
Can you imagine him being an actual sandwich shop owner where, Jesus fucking Christ, guys, I made this brand new Italian and there was a lot of interest in it. And a lot of people say it's their favorite sandwich. But what I've noticed is that after the initial surge, correct, of the Italian sandwich, the new Italian sandwich, now that support has waned. And we have to figure out why. Because the novelty wore off, you dumb fuck. That's just how business fucking works.
You see? Now, that's not to say that there isn't a core audience that still wants to see it, but that audience has shrunk and the support has lessened. All right? So here's the deal. I'm not going to give up on RimWorld because of one stream where we had less attendance and less support. I'm just not going to do that. Okay?
You would if there was less attendance and support to a certain extent. If you got $50 on RimWorld, that shit would be gone.
Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to play it again next week. We're going to give it another go, and we're going to see if we can rebound. Because the thing is, I have enjoyed my time with it.
We're going to see if we can rebound. Does that mean that we're going to be entertaining? Does that mean that you have something to look forward to? Not to pat myself on the back here, but you guys know full well the 220 stream is going to happen. If you check out for every other stream and every other video, you know that there's something coming, perhaps with giveaways in 220 to entice you to come back, to defeat the fact that I am a sham of an entertainer. Yeah, that's there in my stream. Then you've got Phil. We're going to try and rebound. How are we going to try and rebound, Phil? Well, what we're going to do is the exact same thing I was doing, except I want you to give me more money. Yeah, that sounds kind of like a scam. Shut the fuck up. I'll ban you.
I feel like there's more to do. Like I said, maybe next time if we start playing and it does seem like it's getting boring or too easy, maybe we can up the difficulty. Okay, I'm okay with that, to trying it. Because again, even if you all die off or whatever, what's the big deal? All right, just go ahead and continue with another group. It's okay. But if we have another stream where attendance is low and support is slow, we're probably going to hang it up, and that's okay. I want you
and that's okay. I don't care that you want it. I am okay with dropping it. Fuck all of you.
To understand, number one, this game is not a game that has a beginning, middle, and end with a distinct narrative. As everyone has said, every story is different. Every group of survivors interact differently. Everything's a little tweaked and different depending on their personality.
William Baker. God damn it. You fuckers, I love you. With the 5 says, Tithe, fuck you, until the 220 stream. Well, that's because I would tell them that if I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call a 220, kind of mental. Thank you, Baker, man. I appreciate it, man.
And their traits, and that's all right. There is an ending to the game where basically you escape from the planet, and I guess there's another ending where you actually sacrifice multiple colonies, and then you become a god.
Okay, that is right up your alley. How are you not doing this to become God? You know, Phil, that you see yourself as God. This is right. This should be a goal for you.
I know. Pretty out there, right? Pretty weird and out there, but apparently that's another way to beat the game. But people have told me these endings can take upwards of hundreds of hours of gameplay to actually obtain.
Dude, how many? There was one person I was reading about, like they have a mod page, stuff like that, and it's like, I've logged 30,000 fucking hours or some shit. It was the amount was so much. I looked it up and I saw if it was more than like 10 years, and I was like, I was floored by how much time. But apparently, this was like their passion project. This was their porn. This was their porn, their kids, their pets, their family. They had fallen in love with the game. It was insane. Movie side with the 5 says, so weird. I heard that tithe word again. Fuck you. As is tradition when we hear the word tithe. And thank you. I really appreciate it, man. You guys are great. I'm sure I'm embellishing when I said 30K. Maybe it wasn't 30K. Hell, I don't even know if a person lives 30,000 hours.
The last time I checked, any game that takes hundreds of hours...
I'm sure they do, but I'm just not mathing the math right now in my head.
...to play usually is lessened in interest, and I really am hard-pressed to continue games for that long. So the thing is, especially this year, in 2026, I am not doing any kind of crazy commitments and saying, hey, every game that we play, we're playing to completion, and we're guaranteed...
Oh, you have 20,000 hours in Dota? God damn. Well, remind me never to play you in any Dota game. You would... If it's anything like the what League of Legends chats are, like you would invent new racial slurs for me with my level of skill, which is non-existent.
20 to 50 hours of gameplay or anything like that. We play the games while we have fun, and if that fun lessens or calms down, then we stop playing said game.
If you aren't having fun, I stop. Like, and by you having fun, I mean if you're not giving me money. That's what I actually mean. Because if it was a measure of how much somebody, if your audience was having fun, you'd be doing so many different games. Soul, thank you, brother, for the 5, who says a tithe to the left, a tithe to the right. Here we go now. Everybody tithe 220. So let's see. That's a fuck you, a fuck you. There's 3 and a fuck you. Okay, got it. Got the 3 fuck yous in there. Appreciate it. Soul the Kaiji for the 5, and then William Baker with the 5 as well. Thank you so much. Says tithe fueled fuck. Tithe fueled recap, new name until the 220 stream. Thank you for the 5. What? And also a big fuck you to you at the same time. Greatly appreciated. Great Ace, thank you for becoming, being a member. Sorry, not becoming. Being a member of the newbies for 2 months. I greatly appreciate it. You guys are fucking fantastic. Let's keep it going.
And we move on to something else. And that's okay. That's fine. That's got to be the new formula that we get used to and we adhere to, because that's how you get success as a streamer. It's not, I'm just going to stick to one game and keep playing it, even if the audience is now bored of it. I've got to move from project to project and try to keep your interest. I'm streaming for an audience to entertain them, to keep them excited, to keep them engaged, and to keep them supporting the content. So
yeah, but here's the thing, Phil. Most streamers have a bit. They have an angle, especially the big ones. Not to fucking suck his dick again, but Doug, right? What does Doug do? Motherfucker's a coder. Motherfucker can change the games. Like, he thinks up shit to do. He thinks up things to make. The man has made Skyrim fun like 10 streams. Like, with voice commands and shit. The only thing we get, you are the vanilla, you are missionary sex of streamers. Actually, you're not, you're bad missionary sex. Like, yeah, okay, I can watch it. I can, you can have bad missionary sex, but honestly, who fucking wants to? All right? There's no draw to you. There's nothing that makes you pop besides the begging. Oh my God. The begging is his fucking grift. The begging is his brand. It's, oh my God.
I can continue to do this. Okay,
so I was tired of
let's
to
see
them and they were
how
what we call a 220, kind of mental.
Alexander, thank you for the 220 and a big fuck you, because you said I'm obligated to join in the intertithetainment. I caught it, I see it, and a big fuck you. Also a big thank you. I appreciate it.
It goes next RimWorld stream. If it goes better, then we'll keep it in the rotation. If it stays with lower attendance and support, then probably we're going to phase it out. Now, what if you like RimWorld? What if you're someone who's really liked this playthrough up to now? And you're a little bit, what's going on? I'm wondering what's going on, right? Like, I wonder what's happening. Well, it's this simple.
God, please tell me, where were you? Where are your other friends? Like, oh my God, he's becoming a fucking multi-level marketing scheme. I'll explain in a second. Ira, thank you for the 2. Says people play Dark Soul with MMA striking dummies. Wait, what? Are you serious? I'm gonna have to look that shit up. That sounds hilarious. But he's turning, if he does what I think he's about to do with his eyes closed Karen look, thank you again, Ira, for the 2. We're about to get, yeah, I understand what your concern and stuff, but where are you and why don't you bring your friends? Why don't, if you, Chimchar, brought 3 friends to watch my stream and they all contributed. It's like, that's where we are. We're almost to the, if everyone contributed $1, but now it's go find people to watch my shit.
I will play RimWorld again, probably over the weekend. I will let you know when I know, because I'll play through up to now.
Hold on.
And you're a little bit, what's going on? I'm wondering what's going on, right? Like, I wonder what's happening.
Here's the deal.
It's this simple. I will play RimWorld again, probably over the weekend. I will let you know when I know, because I'll be working on the schedule soon for said week. This next week, oh God, next week is going to be an incredibly long week.
Squirrel, we are now on a different topic.
7 streaming days with a marathon at the end of the week. It's going to be crazy, because now, guess what? The Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl.
Vanguard.
My local American football team that's literally headquartered in my city.
I thought, wait, hold on. Why does this matter, Phil? You don't talk about sports. Sports are bad. The sports balls are of a forbidden topic. Unless, of course, you're wearing the goddamn retard helmet with the foam finger looking like you literally have a mental condition. I gotta find that picture. Oh my God, I couldn't believe he actually did that. But I thought sports ball was banned.
And who play in downtown Seattle, 45 minutes away, are going to the Super Bowl. So we're going to have some Super Bowl theming in with this marathon coming up on Friday, February 6th. But it's going to be mostly gaming as well. It's going to be fun. All right, it's going to be a good.
It's going to be fun. I've told you it's going to be fun. The last people I know, or the only people I know who mandate fun is the military, with the mandatory fun days, okay?
Time. And it's going to be a crazy good week next week, okay? It will. It's going to be very fun around here, lots of games, and then this fun marathon. So next week, I'm going to have ample time to do more games, different games, and things like that. We will definitely give RimWorld another go on a stream. But I'm just going to say it up front now, and I'm going to keep repeating myself over the course of this week so everyone understands.
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money. Peter, take it away.
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me
If
money.
you like RimWorld, be there for the next RimWorld stream. Show up, engage.
God, this is actually insane. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep telling you, and I'm gonna make sure. God damn it. You're gonna listen to me. You're gonna do what I fucking tell you to do if you want RimWorld. God damn it.
But I'm just going to say it up front now, and I'm going to keep repeating myself over the course of this week so everyone understands. If you like RimWorld, be there for the next RimWorld stream. Show up, engage, and support the stream. If it does well again, like it was doing, we will keep RimWorld in the rotation. But if it has low attendance, low engagement, low support, or a combination of any of that, then we're not going to play it anymore. We'll do other stuff with my time.
God, hold on, Jesus. Where's Mechanic Drew? Shit. Remember the newbies for 16 months, brother? Man, I really do appreciate it. I do. I can't wrap my head around this one.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
G-Berg, I'll get to you in 2 seconds, brother. Manolo Azul, with 6 months as a neophyte, says discipline will continue until support is reached. Yeah, the beatings will continue until morale improves. And then G-Berg with the £5 says, I called it. Watch Phil become a football fan if the Seahawks made it to the Super Bowl. I know damn well. I damn well knew it. Money grab, all for the money. Dude, I had people, when I tell them I'm a Chiefs fan, they'd be like, yeah, okay, all right, bandwagon, because, you know, I had Chiefs attire, and when you would wear it more frequently when they were doing good, I've always been a Chiefs fan. So somebody would call me out and they'd be like, yeah, you're a Chiefs fan. Yeah, tell me a player who's not. Tell me something about the Chiefs that doesn't have to do with the current coaching staff. I'm like, what? You want to talk about Marty Schottenheimer? Because I've lived through those fucking days. At which point he went, you know what? Never mind. I want no smoke with you, sir. I was like, no, you don't want no smoke with me. Okay, I lived through that shit. So anyway, yeah, G-Berg, I completely understand, bro.
Okay, again, my time is valuable. People are
back that up. I got to hear that one more time. Hold on.
Nation of any of that, then we're not going to play it anymore. We'll do other stuff with my time. Okay, again, my time is valuable.
No, unacceptable.
People.
Absolutely not, sir. Your time is not valuable. Your time is monetized, and that makes you a whore.
They're constantly pulling me in a million directions to play a million different games, and everyone wants to know what I'm doing next, right? Right now, RimWorld was popular, and now it seems to not be popular anymore because guess what? I've already played it for a month. But I like it. So in this case, I would make an exception. Let's do another stream, but let's see how it goes. Let's turn it around, all right? We can turn it around.
Let's turn it. And here's what I promise you if you show up and support. We will try I don't fucking know. I have to set, we're going to make me, right? We're going to give me the attribute of money hungry. And then we're going to put my co-person in this next one. We're going to call her, Kitty, and we're going to make her obese. And we're going to make her dependent on me, and we'll call this the Dark Side Phil run. I'd show up to that. To see him, like, make fun of himself.
That was if I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call 220, you know, kind of mental.
If he doesn't beg, right, if he doesn't beg for, like, 3 days, like, he gets a debuff. Or some shit, man. It's just, god damn. Mars, thank you for the 220 stars. No tithes, just double standards and lying. I don't know if you deserve a fuck you for the no tithes. I'm gonna let you go with it. You got away with one, I think. I don't know, but thank you, man. I appreciate it.
I just need people to show up and support the stream. It's that simple. The engagement is there, but the other two factors aren't.
Yeah, the one magic goal has been met. The other two magic goals have not been met. What are those goals? Fuck you. Show up and I'll tell you if you meet them.
Now, on the flip side of that, we've got Hollow Knight.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so DSP. Oh, children, it's time. It's time. DSP's autism in full effect. My long arms. And, okay, I don't know about the oil changes bit. Does he talk about oil? I know he talks about gas at some point. Does he talk about oil changes? Please, God, don't tell me he talks about oil changes. I don't want to hear him talk. God. Why are you doing this to me? Dude, so Ghost, I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I have like maybe 30 minutes on a Friday to come up with something to cover. This is what I got. And I know. There are some people who are like, duty this, duty that. I'm not in necessarily support of his tactics, but he's the only fucker that I found that clipped this, goddammit.
And I think that pretty much covers it all. I think that covers all the topics that I wanted to talk about. So let's do just a little bit of Q&A before we start with Street Fighter 6. Tag me in either chat. And
Agreed.
Let's see what you guys want to talk about. Big Matches, I'm excited. No, I'm glad you started playing Terminator 2D. Yeah, I did, and it was very fun last night. Don't get me wrong. Like, we had a blast with it for the half an hour I played. But in the half an hour I played, we beat like 6 levels. So I get the feeling that we're going to beat it tonight in like an hour.
Which game was this? I didn't hear it. Hold on.
No, I'm glad you started playing 2D. Yeah.
The Terminator 2? Okay.
Levels. So I get the feeling that we're going to beat it tonight in like an hour. You know? Okay. I love...
Y'all, this is where we're starting. This is where we're starting. Okay? Because I know exactly where this is going. I've seen this God knows how many times. I've had people be like, are you going to make a video? No, it's too short. It's too goddamn short. Okay? It just is. This dude approaches you and squares up to you in a bar. I guarantee you 100 times out of 100, you're not looking at him going, this man knows fucking, you know, what is it, Wing Chun? Or what's the one that fucking, not Jeet Kune Do. Because that was the Bruce Lee one, but it doesn't matter. This Kung Fu master, this is a fucking BJJ master, this is a Krav master, you know, this, fuck the martial arts, man. This man lifts. This man takes care of his body. This man, if he gets his hands on me, like, I may be able to duck and dart around him, but if this man gets his hands on me, it's going to be like the mountain fighting the viper. I'm going to lose my fucking eyeballs.
Love my detractors because they focus on the dumbest shit. They say Phil has small arms. Okay.
You do.
No, Phil has long arms.
Motherfucker. I've thrown this through Chat GPT. I asked it. It's on Twitter. I said, look, based on what you can see here, the observations, blah, 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 does he have any longer arms than an average person? The answer is fucking no. He is not in the outer percentile. He is in normal.
Do you see how long my forearm?
Irrespective of this, okay, you have small arms. It doesn't matter if they're long or they're short or they're whatever. You have small arms. That is the way it is.
Forearm is, for some bizarre reason, my forearm is much longer than both my mother and father's forearms. So I have a long, bony forearm here because it's so long. My arm...
This is sad.
Okay, is not skinny or bony.
All right, so now I get to break this down for y'all. If you want to, you can go look at King Jads as well. Number 1. 6 months, we think, is what he's been saying, that he's been lifting for 6 months. And this is going to take a hot minute, so if you guys are pissy that, oh my God, just get on with the rest of the video. Sorry, we're going to be here for just a minute, okay? So let's break this down. 6 months, he says he's been doing this, okay? And he's been aggressively addicted to protein, okay? No, first of all. On top of that, 1,400 calories a day. 1,400 calories a day. Now, I, as a wonderful styled adult male at 6'2" and 200 pounds, I'm 202 right now. My danger caloric intake, like, oh, fuck, son, no, this is too aggressive, is 2,100 calories. 700 calories above his 1,400 mark. Now, he says he's 175 pounds. I didn't do the math. I didn't check Chat GPT. Don't care. But at 5'11", his basal metabolic rate is honestly about what mine is. It's about anywhere between 1850 and 2050. Okay, so 1850 to 2050 calories. Having 1600 calories a day on the basal metabolic rate, okay, would imply if he stayed in bed, okay, and did nothing, no streaming, no trying to move the horse around, the mall wife or whatever, he would 400 calorie deficit by 7 days, that's 2800 calories. He would lose a pound a week at minimum by doing nothing. Okay, now if you factor in total daily eating expenditure, which is the energy you use by walking, streaming, making lunch, buying DoorDash, petting Jasper Kitty, okay, you add more calories down. Okay, so at 1400 calories, even if all he does is streaming, okay, he's probably burning 500 calories, okay, meaning he's short roughly 1300 calories because you got 600, 1300 calories. Multiply that by 7, that's 7,000 plus 2100, 9,100 calories plus 3,000, 3 pounds a week. He would be dropping 3 pounds a week. Okay, now in his conversations of 1,400 calories, if he is protein stacking, about the max he's going to be able to get without supplementation, which he says he's against, is a 10 to 1 ratio. Okay, maybe 11 to 12 to 1, where it's 10 to 1.2 or 10 to 1.3 at best, where it's 10 calories per 1 gram of protein. Okay, meaning around max, he's going to get 140 grams protein. Not bad, wouldn't be bad. Okay, if he was doing both of these things, this man would be nothing but veins and muscle and sagging skin, right? He's got the sagging skin part, don't get me wrong. He's got that. He's definitely doing bicep curls. Absolutely. I 100% believe he's doing bicep curls. Good job. Hold on. Let me give credit where credit is due, okay? Bill is doing bicep curls. Good job, Bill. You're a fucking 16-year-old who was told by his crush, your arms are small. Congratulations, you're 30 years out of date. Well done. The big thing here that you want to catch, number one, this is not a vein. That is a bone or that is cartilage. I don't know what it is, but you can find it on yourself. You'll touch it and go, holy shit, that's not a vein. No, it's a bone or cartilage of some type. I don't know what, because I'm not a doctor. The bicep itself, it exists. It is not developed. There is no peak. There is no segmentation. The big giveaway here is the fact there is nothing here that indicates bicep. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you guys should be able to see my mouse. Nothing in here shows biceps. So that's going to be brachialis. Brachialis is width. Okay. So he's not doing anything for width. No reverse grip, no hammer curls, nothing like that. He's just doing straight curls is my guess. Okay. On top of that, there is nothing here. Nada, zero, straight line, no development. This should protrude outward. They called triceps the shirt filler. You fill the sleeves of shirts with your tricep mostly, and your bicep secondarily. So, whatever he's doing, like I said, just bicep curls, he's not doing here. He's not, whatever tricep extensions or whatever he's doing for triceps is fucking terrible. Some of you may be looking up here and going, oh my God, but look, it looks like he has a little bit of delt. He does. He's been talking about what he calls those things where you put your hands to the side and you go up. You and I, as humans, would know that as side lateral raises. They're amazing. They're one of my favorite lifts because I feel like a bitch when I do them, right? Because it's one of the weakest muscle groups you have. And it's so good. Like, I don't know. But what you're not realizing is that the way the shirt is pulled up here is helping him out immensely. Okay? So this right here looks good. It's not as good as you probably think it was, or that you think it is. It's a lot worse. There's a little bit of segmentation here, but the fact that this droops right here, that's fat. That is straight fucking fat. And while I can't, there's nothing I can say he absolutely did this. I cannot make this claim with any verifiable fact. But I would not be surprised if prior to stream, he scoped out how to make his arm look as good as he possibly could. That he looked for the angles. That he looked for, what can I do to make my shit look amazing? And the reason I say that is because when I do my gym comparison photos, I am looking for the best possible lighting I can. For two reasons. One, I did that when I took my first comparison photo. So I want to make sure it's equal. That I have the good lighting for my first photo, I have the good lighting for my progressive photo. The second reason is pure fucking ego. Straight up. It is for ego. I want to look fucking good. That is how it works. Okay? Like, you could, oh my God, you're egotistical? Fucking yeah, I'm egotistical. God damn it. I wake up at 3 in the fucking morning for this shit. Like, I want to see some fucking results, okay? God damn it. Let me feel good about myself. But therein lies the difference. I'll be honest about all this shit. I'll tell you I'm looking for the good angles. I'm looking for the good lighting. Phil wants you to believe, and again, we're gonna have to talk about this in a second. Phil wants you to believe that he's Jimmy Jacked McBuffstein. Okay, this is fucking terrible. For 6 months of work, this is he's spinning wheels. That's what this is. He is spinning wheels. Oddly shaped bed. I try to get to bed by 8. Yes. Most of the time I get to bed by 9 or 10. I'll get up by 3. And after about 2-3 weeks of that, I will end up having a crash day where I sleep for like 18 hours. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So lastly, because he's going to talk about his forearms, his wrist to forearm ratio is horrendous. Okay. Even if all he's doing is what we call lawnmowers, right? Which is one-armed back pulls, right? Or one-armed rows with a dumbbell. Your grip strength is derived from your forearms. Here, do it with me now, okay? Take your hand and wrap it around your forearm. That's not your wrist. That's the upper part before the elbow, okay? Wrap it around, okay? Then I want you to take and squeeze a fist as hard as you possibly can, okay? You'll feel your entire forearm engage. So when you are wanting to lift something heavy and you don't want it to slip out of your hands, you know what strength you need? You need forearm strength. If you don't have forearm strength, you can't hold on to shit. So what he's about to say is absolutely maddening to me. But go ahead, Phil. I've talked for a fucking hour. Let's let you fucking embarrass yourself. All right. I apologize for the length of that fucking rant. Let's go.
My arm is muscular. You see?
I fucking hate you.
But the forearm is long and skinny. Now, could I focus on my forearms and do all forearm exercises? Yeah, I could, but why do I care?
You should. You absolutely should. Most guys actually do.
I'd much rather have my actual body be fit and toned and not worry about my little bony forearm. But
Orion, thank you for the super chat. $2. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 2. That says Phil's using enhancements like synthol. Look, I don't wish synthol addiction on anybody except Phil. Can somebody tell him about synthol, please? Please. Pretty please. I would love it because he's got the delusional mind to think that it would work, that he could fool his audience into being Jimmy Jacked like them fucking Russian dudes.
But these idiots focus on this and talk about it like they're obsessed, like they really are just like autistically infatuated with little nuanced things like, oh look, he has a bony forearm. Who cares?
Not you, William Baker. You're fine. I'll explain why I'm grunting here in a second. Thank you for the 5. Says LMAO. He won't show the other forearm. Well, fuck, man, you can look at him right now. Look at the wrist. Look at honestly, his right, I think, is far superior to his left because that's the arm he Jimmy Jacks with, right? I got to back up to hear the context of why he frustrated me because I was reading super chats and my brain is a spazzy.
Infatuated with little nuanced things like, oh, look, he has a bone.
That's why. Okay. Why? Bro side Phil. Don't you understand how fucking unhinged it makes you sound? That you're analyzing his arms, that you're analyzing his caloric intake. Like, who's the real fucking psychopath here? Fair. That's a fair critique, random internet troll, that I am too hyperfixated on this. And that's because I have too much invested in understanding how hard it is to go from he's depressed, he's in a bad place, to go from that to healthier, working out, finding a program. It's more mentally taxing than it is physically taxing sometimes. Okay? So when I hyperfocus on this, it is not because I'm Jelly Gel of Mr. Filbert. It is because this asshole is representing it as if it's easy. He's representing it as if he's so awesome because it is so easy. You just need to be like me. He's seeking envy. He wants people to wish that they were him, and he's not doing it the way he is doing it. Sorry. The way he's doing it is as if to say, this is easy. No, it's not. None of this is fucking easy. People going out for the first time at 300 pounds and walking around the block once, and they get winded and they're crying because they're like, oh my God, I'm so worthless. I have had people reach out to me in those situations, and I have to convince them that they're doing good. That, oh, I thought I should be able to do so much better. I know, and that sucks, and it sucks right now, but you have to remember, you did something. You walked around the block. Now you have a realization and you want to get better. That is something. You have done something. You are to be applauded. You should feel pride. And then I got Phil. Well, the reason why you're so fucking fat is because you won't stop drinking soda. If you just stopped drinking soda, you would be so much better off than what you are. Okay, like, you have to understand something. You have to understand something, you fat fucking cunt. I'm Phil Burnell, and I'm better than you. So, yeah, I'm. That's why I hyperfocus on this shit. That's why it bothers me. That's why I talk about it. And I'm sorry if it comes off as cringy or unhinged. I apologize. Pope, thank you for the 2, brother, who says, keep coping, bro. He is the pinnacle of male fitness. He can stand up from a chair. He can, for sure. 100%.
Bony forearm. Who cares? I'm a gamer. I'm not
I might be done. I'm not done. We're going to keep going, but let's go.
Bodybuilder. I don't have to go out there and lift giant concrete blocks all fucking day.
Hope he's coming for you.
I have to lift this controller. Oh, it's so
I can't remember who did it. I'm sorry that I don't give you credit. It might have been Unirage. Hold on.
heavy. Oh.
No. Now remember, children, don't make fun of people on the internet. You never know who has special needs out there and is gaming.
Oh, I can't do it, right? Oh no, I have to lift the joystick. Oh, my arms are snapping. Oh, I can't do it. Oh. So anyway.
Tonight.
Yeah.
You.
Hey, Big Dave, welcome to the newbies, bro. I appreciate the dented zone. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much.
They're so dumb. But do you really think I'm doing forearm exercises? No, I'm doing real exercises. Bicep.
Y'all get ready for this one.
Triceps.
Right.
Chest.
Well, he actually pointed to the chest. I was actually surprised.
Stomach.
Stomach, right?
Okay. Shoulder.
I don't even have to say nothing. I ain't got to say a fucking thing. Okay. Look, I am going to put my cursor, okay, on an area. This is on either side. Take your pick. I really don't care. Why is this so loose? You're supposed to be wearing extra schmediums, dude. Okay, if you're Jimmy Jack, you're supposed to be wearing extra schmediums to hug the arms. All right, this is why are these straight lines? Like, this is barely jutting out. This one basically is a straight line. Like, what the fuck, man? You've got to be doing better than this if you're going to purport to be strong. Yeah, Ricky Berwick, motherfucker, up in this bitch.
Shoulders, legs, the ones that matter. The ones that you actually need to be like toned and buff and strong. That's what I've exercised for. Eventually, I could do little forearm exercise.
Hold on, let me see if I can do this right.
Like toned and buff and strong. That's what I've exercised for. Eventually,
Oppa Gundam style.
I could do little forearm exercises. I know of them. You could do them, but they're stupid. It's just crazy that I don't know why my forearm is so long. Like my dad's
Why are you flexing if you're showing your forearm?
Forearm, no lie, goes to about like here. His hand is here.
So your dad is a fucking like he is deformed. Good to know, I guess.
I don't know why I have a super long forearm for some bizarre reason. I don't know. Weird genetics. Ancestors? I don't know, maybe my ancestors were Dalzims. Long, stretchy arms. Stretch Armstrong. You ever had to stretch Armstrong when you were a kid? I'll stretch Armstrong.
I
don't know.
No. Get your ass back
Long,
there. We got to
stretchy
talk
arms.
about
Stretch
this.
Armstrong. You ever had to stretch Armstrong when you were a kid? I'll stretch Armstrong.
This right here. This is another reason. Another thing I brought up on Jad's stream. You should be able at this angle.
I am the pinnacle of male
hell.
fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
G Burke, thank you for the 2. And then William Baker, thank you for the 2. The 2 pounds from G Burke first says, like his life out of proportion. His life is out of proportion. And then William Baker with he pissed me off so bad. I am recovering alcoholic. Yeah, brother, I get you. I get you. And I appreciate you both. William for the 2 and then G Burke for the 2 pounds. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. This right here is very telling though. If you know somebody who is of fit styled, they are a fit styled individual, ask them to stick their arm straight out and like just hold and flex their bicep. Right in here, you'd be able to. Sorry.
Strongs. I don't know.
God damn it, go back.
Long, stretchy arms. Stretch Armstrong. You ever had to stretch Armstrong when you were a kid? I'll stretch Armstrong.
All right, right in here and right in here, you'd be able to see segmentation. Okay, so here and here. Okay, the fact there is no segmentation means, again, 6 months, 6 months of bicep curls, and he has quite literally nothing to show for it. None.
Strongs. I don't know. Very weird. Welcome to Hans and Franz. I am Hans. I am Franz. And we are here to pump you up.
Yes, and
that was a fun.
we know.
That was Saturday Night Live, right? I think so. A long time ago.
I honestly think he only does biceps. Yes, I don't think he's doing chest of any weight. I don't think he's doing triceps of any weight. Yeah, I don't think he's doing any legs of any weight whatsoever.
Satan, good morning. I already said good morning to you. Did you miss it?
Hi, Satan.
Very good.
Mr. Burnell, sir, you're on the air.
No one's really asking me anything pertinent. If people ask me about sports, which you know I don't know anything about sports, I can't answer those questions. Yes, I'm just going to put everyone to shame out there.
It gets worse here in a second, guys.
What you do is you go on stage, okay?
Yeah, so what he's talking about now is, I guess there was a hard cut in there. Somebody had asked him, are you going to do muscle man competitions?
Okay. And the competition hasn't even started yet. You just take your shirt off. And you immediately just do the pose. You're going to go like this. You push it. Ooh, you just show your physique.
Yeah, first of all, that's not the pose that you're probably wanting to do. You're wanting to do a front under pose where actually you bring the arms in. This is rough. This is really rough for me. It was at this point that I sent Jad an image and I was like, here's a comparison photo. And did this go sideways again? It did. God damn it. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. He changed the fucking shit again. There we go. We're back. We're back to good now.
Physique.
This is rough. Okay. From the PS1 Final Fantasy. Jesus Christ. His arms look like they drop common loot. William Baker with the 2 says his arms look like PS1 Final Fantasy 7. Jesus Christ, man. That's fucking terrible. That's shame. Shame on you. That's awful. I love it. Give me 2 seconds here. Let me see. Oh, actually I can. Hold on. I've decided I'll give you one. Just one. Only one. But I got to find it so I can open it in another window. So, Jad, where are you? I know you're in here. There you are. Because I can open this from a link a lot easier. There we go. Okay, so this is the pose. The pose that he has, great. That's great, grand, wonderful. This is the pose he's trying for. Okay, I don't think he's doing it that well. Let me back this up. And and let me minimize this. Minimize it. There we go. And I'll bring this up. Okay, this I think is the pose he's going for. And zoom that in. Okay, so that's what he's going for. This, not that one. This is what we're getting. And again, you're going to have to bear with my unfucking professional ass. This is what we're getting. This is what he's going for. Well done, Phil. You've managed to embarrass yourself yet again. Now, let me undo that there. I've gotten the cringe out of my system. We may now continue on positively.
He goes like, oh! And what happens is you just embarrass everyone else that's there so badly, they just leave. They're like, nah, we can't even stand, we can't compete with this guy. And they just leave the building. So you're just there standing by yourself. As it should be. That's how you do it.
He's SARMing! That is correct. He's SARMing.
There you go.
Dude, somebody tell him what SARMs are. That would be fucking amazing. Somebody tell him what SARMs are. Get him on SARMs. That would be... oh my God. He's going to start complaining one day when he's on S4. He's going to be like, guys, it's really weird, correct? That, like, everything looks yellow to me. If you don't know, S4, a very aggressive SARM, used to be on it. Yes, I know, I'm terrible. This was back when I didn't know no better, and well before I actually started building healthily. If you take it too much, it will turn your eyesight yellow. Yeah, cat's fat!
What is the worst car I've ever had? Now, the question, I've only owned a few cars in my lifetime, so I've only owned 2, and I leased 2.
Okay, so BMW, plus the Toyota. What's the 4th one?
So the first car that I owned actually was in my name and I bought myself and I paid for
the first time ever,
was a 2002 Pontiac Grand Am.
Okay, y'all, look. Okay. I've drawn parallels to Phil many times, and I hate it every time that I do, okay? My first car was a 91 Geo Prism. That was the car that my parents helped me buy. Not buy, but they bought, and as a graduation gift, they gave me. So I don't consider that my first car. That car went to shit, okay? And I needed another car for college. And when I say college, I mean a semester of drinking way too much and chasing women. And what car did I get? And I was wondering what his first car was. And I was like, it's probably going to be something. I don't know. What was mine? It was a 99 Pontiac Grand Am. And this is just yet another fucking thing that parallels me to Phil, and I fucking hate it.
It looked nice. It drove nice. But it basically was a lemon. I bought it used. It ran for like a year, and then all of a
I am younger than Phil by 18 months, basically.
sudden, all these problems started to emerge. The brakes were going out. The transmission was going out. So
the brakes going out is not a lemon. The brakes going out is the brakes going out. Even the transmission going out is not necessarily a lemon.
Basically, I think what happened was that car had been in an accident and was rebuilt, but they didn't disclose that when I bought it, so I kind of got scammed. Because over the course of me owning that car from like 2000, I'm trying to remember when I got it, like 2003, 2004, I had it for like all the way through to when I got my first BMW, which I think was 2011, 2012.
Oh, yeah, dude, you all can call me Unc. I'm fine with that. You know, I get it. My ass is old.
So, I had it for just under 10 years. Over the course of me having that car, I paid for it like 3 times.
Wait, what? And yeah, the car ran out of gas. They sold me a lemon. This car would have worked great for everybody else. We gave it to DSP, and all of a sudden, it was a lemon.
Like, I bought it for like probably like $5,000.
You bought it for, okay.
$6,000 maybe. And then I paid for it again and again and again with all the repairs I had to keep putting into it.
Okay, and by the way, just as a caveat here, lemons only apply to new cars. There is no such thing as a used car lemon. That does not exist. A lemon is only to new cars.
Okay. Then I leased 2 BMWs.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah, you are a salesman's wet dream. Straight up. Did you buy the fucking floor mats that made the car go faster, Phil? Was that part of the purchase?
All right. And then after that, I bought my current car, the Toyota Corolla, and that I've had now for 8 years.
Wow.
I bought it in 2017. So this would be I'm entering year 9. No, I'm about to hit 9 years.
Oh, it does apply to used cars in mass. No shit. I didn't know. It does not apply to that in the Midwest. I can tell you that right meow.
Yeah, I've had that car for much longer than I thought. So yeah, so that car, I bought it outright, I own it, paid it off, and that car has almost never had a problem. I think it's had...
You drive it for... Actually, you don't drive it for shit. I'd be surprised if that was 2017. By comparison, I bought a Silverado LT with 4 miles on it, so it was new. It was my first new vehicle purchase. Silverado LT, 2017. That motherfucker has 130 on it right now, and I've replaced the transmission, okay? I would be surprised if this little fucking Corolla that he's talking about has greater than 30,000 miles on it.
So there was the one time when the battery died, and I needed to replace the battery and some spark plugs. And
you replaced the spark plugs before 60,000?
And one time there was an issue, well, the tire had a leak. I got it fixed, and someone stole the tire off of it, which is absolutely ridiculous, that they stole the tire off.
Dude, look, I'm not a mechanic or anything like that.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness.
I've heard 50, 60K, 50, 60K. That's when you want to start looking at plugs. Maybe 75. Before 100, for sure, right? But I've heard it's around... I don't know shit about cars. I am terrible with cars. Don't listen to me about cars, 100%. But even I know at 30,000 miles, if you're replacing spark plugs, I'm cocking an eyebrow going, why are you talking to me about replacing spark plugs in my fucking passenger car? Honest question. G-Burke, thank you for the 5 pounds. Says, of course he got scammed. Seeing Phil coming can see a fool. I want to end my lease. 40 minutes later, walks out with a new lease. Oh, huh, how duh, guys. Yeah, it's oh, you want to end your lease, huh? Why do you want to end your lease? Well, I want to end my lease because this, and this. This is also known as not pain compliance, answering the pain in sales. So I hear what you're saying is this is your pain. Yes, I can address your pain with this and this. Now, if you can get someone that has about as much mental depth as a shallow pond, you can make them go, oh my God, you're right. I should get a new lease with a BMW. That would be very smart. And then you get Phil. So yay for you. You got yourself a new sale. Most people, however, would go, shut the fuck up. Let me out of this fucking lease. Shut the fuck up. Thank you, G-Burke, for the 5 pounds. I greatly appreciate it.
But they did. I had to replace the tire. So this car, I basically had almost no problems with at all. So almost a decade I've owned it. And still, like right now, it runs fine. There's no problems with it at all. So I'm going to keep it, for a while more until I have to get another car. Right now it's weird because we're in a state of flux here. Our state is trying to outlaw gas cars.
No, I don't believe that. Somebody throw me a link that shows that they're trying to outlaw gas cars. I don't believe that. Not for a fucking second.
Which is ridiculous. They want to have everyone go to electricity, but the grid can't even handle that. So they don't know what they're doing here. Our lawmakers are just complete idiots. So I don't even know, like when I finally go to get another car eventually, I don't even know what it's going to be. I have no clue what to get. But this has definitely been one of the most dependable vehicles I've ever driven. I've driven other cars too. For example,
dude, you've driven it 30,000 miles. You don't know what dependability is.
In the 1990s, my parents got me a Ford Escort. I drove that for a few months, but then it got into a wreck. So that was the end of that. Then I drove their Ford Taurus.
Whoa.
Got me a Ford Escort.
Not a problem. Ford Escort, good cars. Not good, not bad. Good, yay, wonderful.
I drove that for a few months, but then
I drove that for a few months, right? Big key word there. I drove it for a few months.
Got into a wreck.
It got into a wreck. Quick question, Phil. Yeah, some of y'all in chat are getting this already. You know where I'm going with this. Y'all know where I'm going with this. How does a car all by itself get into a wreck? Explain this to me, sir. How does a car all by its lonesome magically get into a wreck?
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct, legally. Everything was right, and now I get fucked.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair, Phil. Okay, let me see this here real quick. Did Congress just revoke WA's gas car ban? So I'm taking a look here at something Ira sent me because I said send me the link. He did. As California goes, so does Washington, at least the realm of vehicle emission standards. Revoke a waiver for California under Federal Clean Act, blah, 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 blah. A set of regulations. I don't care. God, sorry. Now, by the way, guys, just to be clear, this is on my actual main thing. So when you see like ads for Viagra and penis lengthening, shut up. Okay, it's somebody hacked my account. Shut the fuck up. Washington lawmakers adopted a set of regulations based on California's phase out the gas-powered cars. Blah 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 blah. Carried the measure to revoking the waiver. Okay. Reduce planet warming greenhouse gas. So it's what? I'm sorry, because I am actually skimming this. Basically, it's in flux right now. We don't know what's going to happen. That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
So that was the end of that. Then I drove their Ford Taurus for a while. It was a 1992 Ford Taurus. So I drove that around for a while.
Well, what happened to it, Phil?
And that car was a dependable car, but it was old by the time that I was driving it. You know, it was already like almost 10 years old. So it had all issues. It was like falling apart by the time I had it. But it was all right. It was an okay car.
By the way, I started driving when, in 2000? That's when I started driving. And I had a 91. Shut the fuck up, Phil. Like, be happy that your parents could get you a car. Okay? Like, honestly, shut up.
And I've driven a few other vehicles. Like I've had rentals and stuff when I went on trips. Once I drove a, a Dodge Charger, and I thought the Dodge Charger was awesome.
Dude, are you... No. Oh, God. This. He thinks he's flexing. Everybody, he thinks he's flexing. I once drove a Dodge Charger. Okay. Yeah. I know that you thought you said you drove a Lambo. You didn't. You said a Dodge Charger. Unless it was a Hellcat, you drove a paper cut with lemon juice on it. That's what you drove, okay? Like, it's just pain.
Awesome. Like, I thought it handled well. A powerful car, looked really nice.
A powerful car. A base Dodge Charger. Base Dodge Charger. Y'all. Oh my God. Yeah, there you go, Darkross. The car keeps dropping my inputs, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, thank you. Alex D, hold on. Alex D, thank you. First of all, Darkross, thank you for being a member of the Neophytes for 4 months, man. I really appreciate it. Alex D, thank you. Wow, you're so cool, dude. Is that what you wanted to hear? You drove a Dodge Charger? Wow, Phil, I wish I was you.
Nice. But I don't know. For me, like, that's the thing. Like, when it came time to buy a car, it's like, I could buy a Charger, but do I want to? Like, do I really need to? What do I need it for? It's going to be...
Come on. Then why did you buy a fucking passenger car?
Be a big car, harder to park because it's bigger. And out here, all the parking spaces are compact spaces out here because I live in Washington. Everything's green out here. So I was like, I'm just going to go out there and just get like a modest car. And that's what I've had for the longest time now.
So to be clear, the one time
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
The one time you couldn't use your fucking influence and whatever bullshit you think you have to be like, I am Mr. Awesome. I am the best thing. I am the greatest thing since sliced bread. I mean, honestly, think back to it, right? He got his mouse, right? This mouse is the greatest mouse of mouses. It is the miciest mice that of mices have ever miced. This thing has the DPIs that can map the sun. It is the greatest mouse. The keyboard, this keyboard's better than all keyboards combined if they were on a keyboard. This monitor monitors better than all other monitors. It is the turbo monitor of monitors. This other monitor that I use that's super wide, it is the widest of wide monitors. It is the bestiest best of ever. Straight up. And now, after all of that, after all of that.
But that was if I was tired of talking to them.
I thought it would be better.
220, you know, kind of mental.
I thought it would be better if I got a modest car. I thought that would be, it would be better if I wasn't too loud about things. Shut the fuck up, Phil. Shut the fuck up. All right, now let me get through these because otherwise I'm going to keep forgetting about them. G-Berg, thank you for the 5. Who said he started this saying only have a few cars, three, Phil. Few is 3. Now he is listing off a car sales amount of cars. Right, because he doesn't understand what a few cars mean. I'll go ahead and give you my car total after we get through these. Ira, thank you very much for the 5, who says, I drove a Civic through no man's land and there wasn't a scratch on it. Yeah, so did everyone else. That's how Civics are. The man's flexing on Japanese shit boxes. And if you don't know, Japanese shitbox is a compliment. It means they just don't die and they go from shiny and new to shitbox, which is what makes them so worthwhile. They don't die. But Phil's a special boy for driving the thing. And then Astral with the 220, thank you so much, that says, I drove a Dodge Viper, Phil. Shut the fuck up. Dude, Vipers are I love Vipers. Don't get me wrong. I love Vipers. And I'm sorry, I locked the chat there for a second. But straight up, and you can't disagree with me on this. There's no way to disagree with this. They're stupid powerful. They're stupid sexy. Okay? They are also the white trash version of a sports car. Like, straight up. Every trailer park Midwest boy on the planet wants himself a Dodge Viper. I want a Dodge Viper because I live in the Midwest. Okay, that's just how it works. Yeah, exactly. All unks love Vipers. That's right. Goddamn right. Jesus fucking Christ. Shadowbrand made a new Phil soundboard. Yeah, fuck it, man.
Successful streamer. Yes, I change my oil regularly. You're an idiot. You're talking about something that...
Successful streamer. Oh, say it again.
Successful streamer.
Are you having to come to grips with how you pronounce things, Phil?
Yes, I change my oil regularly. You're an idiot. You're talking about something that was referenced almost a decade ago. You're a complete moron. Enjoy your ban.
You get banned.
Well, I'm totally not autistic. I bring up things from over a decade ago as if they happened yesterday.
Dude, you don't understand. If I, a decade ago, purported myself to be the smartest thing since fucking Stephen Hawking, and I said, guys, don't worry about my computer. I went out to the internet and I downloaded more RAM. It could be 30 years later. People are going to bring up, hey, remember the time you downloaded more RAM?
No, you're banned. Go fuck yourself.
Dude, people bring up it hasn't even been a year because it just hasn't. People are going to bring up the StarCraft stream that never happened until I die. That's just going to be a thing. Okay? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. How do you not know this? Yeah, see, Dare Bear proves my point. Dare Bear proves my point. You had your StarCraft stream, like you had your StarCraft stream? Yes, except no, I didn't. Shut up. That didn't happen. It never happened. It doesn't exist.
I'm sorry to hear that you have shit your pants while driving, Dave. You should probably get that fixed or taken care of.
All right, fucking move on. What do we got here? Unrecorded beggment. He plans to beg forever. Oh, okay. I shut this off halfway through because I wanted to cover it. I was hoping we would get to it. We did. Hooray for us. Social Security, y'all. He talked about Social Security. I don't know why he thought it was a good idea to talk about Social Security, but Phil Burnell, the man who got a bankruptcy forgiven, the man who begged and begged and begged, he decided to talk about Social Security. There is no StarCraft stream, Zukaris. Don't worry about it. And Genius Geezer, there was no StarCraft stream either, because that implies there was a StarCraft stream. There wasn't one. Shut up.
Okay. And Spedgy says...
God damn it, I gotta go back to the
Don't forget to not hit the jukebox in the bar so you won't have the video claimed. You're right. I forgot all about that. Thanks for reminding me. So if we're going to go to the stage right now where we're in the bar scene, I think it's from Terminator 2. And Arnold, the Terminator T-800, right?
Arnold. Say it correctly. His name is Arnold.
Fights off a whole bunch of bikers and stuff. So apparently if we hit the jukebox, it's going to turn on the real song from the movie. And obviously we don't want that because that'll get claimed on YouTube and I'll lose rights to the video. So don't.
There is no StarCraft stream. Okay, first of all, there's a larger crowd today because he's not streaming, so not a lot of people aren't at Raw Phil. TBS got done. There's no King Jad, so I have a larger audience today. I can see that. I recognize that. And y'all, by the way, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming and visiting your humble bro side, Phil. For those of you who don't know, real talk now, and then I'll go back to joking about it. There was a This Is How You Don't Play StarCraft stream that I did that I probably downed an entire 750 milliliter bottle of whiskey. And I have 3 modes in terms of drunk. I have happy, philosophical, and sad. Okay? And sad is really fucking sad. It's very much so self-deprecating. I feel that I'm worthless, blah, blah, blah. Well, we got to that point in the stream. It was an extreme embarrassment for me. And so that's why I say the StarCraft stream doesn't exist. Okay? Now then, now that we're through that, you guys understand now and you can confess to the high heavens, the StarCraft stream does not in fact exist and we can now move on.
Don't hit the jukebox if I can avoid it. Got it. Very nice. Okay.
No, nobody needs to see the StarCraft stream. I tried to watch like 2 minutes of the tail end of it and I about puked.
Will I ever retire? Yeah, eventually I'm going to have to because I'm going to be too old, you know.
Oh, I didn't realize it started this way, and now I'm giddy. Oh, Phil. Oh, Phil. Oh, Phil. Please, 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 please.
No, eventually I won't be able to do this.
Uh-huh.
You know, full time for a living.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like I said, what I will do is I get older. We'll phase out as all the full time gameplay. I'll still do some gameplay, more part time gameplay, more laid back gameplay.
Okay.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
God damn, Pope, you are now off the hook. I thought you chose violence, and then Nerd Brew Gaming comes out, shanks me, and then gives me kidney shots with StarCraft stream equals the incident. I'm logging off. God damn it. This is fucking bullshit. This is bullshit.
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct, legally. Everything was right, and now I get fucked.
God damn, Nerd Brew. What did I do to you? Shit.
There'll be more talk style shows, things maybe about the news and things talking about history and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm done with it.
There'll be more social experiment, more social streams, right?
Wait, hold on. I gotta back this up. What were we talking about? We were talking about retirement, and then fucking Nerd Brew. You know, I had to take the knife out of my liver.
Oh, eventually I won't be able to do this. You know, full time for a living.
Shit,
But
no.
like I said, what I will do is I get older. We'll phase out as all the full time gameplay. I'll still do some gameplay, more part time gameplay, more laid back gameplay.
Okay.
There'll be more talk style shows, things maybe about the news and things talking about history and stuff like that. You know what
I mean? We're gonna talk about history? What are we gonna talk about, Phil? The civil rights movement. Okay, let me talk to you about the civil rights movement, okay? In the civil rights movement, you had to watch out because there was a black woman coming, and she would steal your backpack. Also in the civil rights movement, you had to watch out because we had to take him and prep the slave trade. Also, do you guys know what the Civil War was? Well, the Civil War, for those of you who don't know, is when we decided that cheap labor was bad and that we should get rid of it. And what are you gonna do with history? What could you possibly talk about?
I mean, like, there'll be more social experiment, more social streams rather than just gameplay streams.
Oh God, yes, because your experiments have just been, you've been nailing your experiments. Thus far, I think you're 2 for 2 on looking like a certified retard on your most 2 recent experiments. Please keep those up. They definitely don't give us content.
As I get older, right now I'm good, but probably give it another 10, 15 years, I'm going to start to have problems playing games and stuff, you know? So we will have...
Why are you going to have problems?
But probably give it another 10, 15 years, I'm going to start to have problems.
Oh my God, y'all, I don't want to blow out my compressor, and I don't want to piss off the other occupants of my house. I am wanting to scream into the mic because y'all saw what he was flexing there, right? Watch what he flexed.
As I get older, right now I'm good, but
right now he's good.
Probably give it another 10, 15 years, I'm going to...
Why are you going to not be good, Phil? Show us with your hands why you won't be good.
Start to have problems.
Oh, it's with opening and closing your fists. Hey, fucker, do you know what you can work on? You fucking gay bitch. That would help you with opening and closing your hands. I'll give you a hint. It's your fucking forearms.
Playing games and stuff, you know? So we will have to phase stuff out, but I would like to stream as long as I can until I just don't want to anymore, you know? Eventually, you would think...
I'm sorry. It pisses me off. It pisses me off when why would I work my forearms out, you guys? It makes no sense to work my forearms out. You know, guys, eventually I'm going to have to give up gaming because I won't be able to, like, use the muscles that my forearms, you know, manipulate to play games. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Think if the United States government wasn't full of it and lying, eventually I'd be able to get my Social Security, but probably not.
Wait. Back the fuck up. What?
But I would like to stream as long as I can until I just don't want to anymore, you know?
Uh-huh.
Eventually, you would think if the United States government wasn't full of it and lying...
Okay. Go ahead. This is where I cut off. This is where I stopped watching that being said because I was like, the fuck? And I cut off. Okay.
Eventually, I'd be able to get my Social Security, but probably not. It probably won't exist, to be honest with you. The way that the government is run, very inefficiently and very ineffectually. I think Social Security will be gone by the time that I'm of the age to collect it. Or what they'll do is they'll keep pushing back the age you can collect it until I'm aged out.
Hold on. Wait, what? Hold until they'll.
Or what they'll do is they'll keep pushing back the age you can collect it until I'm aged out.
That's death. You're aged out at death. What? Oh my. Okay. All right. Soul the Kaiju, thank you for the 5 because I'm about to lose my fucking mind. Let's address this. So is Popeye cartoon implying he crush upon spinach cans? Because if his stupid huge forearms, it all makes sense now. Tithe first to spinach. First of all, fuck you for the tithe, and thank you for the 5, brother. I appreciate it. What do you mean aged out? Am I stupid? Is there a payoff limit for Social Security? I thought it was death. I thought you got. Fuck the death aspect of it. Let's jump back to getting Social Security. What have you paid into it, fuckwit? How much have you paid into Social Security? Or are you just a leech on fucking society? Oh my God.
So everyone before me, I paid into their Social Security my entire life.
You're paying Social Security right now. Right now, you're paying SSN. Really?
With my taxes, but I'll never get anything.
No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Do you, as a does anybody as a private business owner know?
I can stand up from a chair.
Does anybody as a private business owner know? If you own your own business, like you have to give money and then those people you pay, if you have employees, they have to pay into Social Security, right? But if you own your own fucking business, do you have to put into Social Security? Because I don't know if you do as a business owner. You do have to. Okay, so he at least is paying into Social Security. Okay. Well, I get to retract my fucking complaint of, don't you have to pay into Social Security to get Social Security? Okay, so I'll back that out. Okay, business owner is basically self-employed. You have to opt in. It is part of his annual income tax. Okay, so it is. You have to. Okay, you do have to do that. Okay, good.
You just basically stole from me. Isn't that great? It is,
whoa,
but I'll
hold up.
So everyone before me, I paid into their Social Security my entire life with my taxes.
Oh, okay. Your taxes, Phil. Okay. How much did? Hold on. First of all, let me shout this out because I keep forgetting about it and I don't want to because last time I did him dirty. So Jeeber, thank you for the £2 who says government is run like his credit score is -1 million. His credit score is -1 million. He has a bankruptcy. His credit score is ass. It is literally ass. Okay? Eat shit out of his fucking ass. That is his credit score. Yes. And it is true. I mean, the government does run like ass, but it is what it is.
But I'll never get anything. They just basically stole from me. I think Social Security will be gone by the time that I'm of the age to collect it. Or what they'll do is they'll keep pushing back the age you can collect.
I mean, I got paid up to 20K in taxes. Now I get 1.1K. God damn.
Until I'm aged out.
That doesn't exist, but okay. Let's
so everyone before me, I paid into their Social Security my entire life with my taxes, but I'll never get anything. They just basically stole from me.
Okay, fuck that. I need a window. I've got one here, ChatGPT. Okay. I hold up. If I make 100K a year, how much do I pay to Social Security? If I make 100K per year on average, what do I pay to SSN? What do I pay? Okay. Well, I'll explain why I'm doing this here in a second, okay? Because Phil's been streaming for 17 years, has he not? He has. I'm sure he has. Okay. Short answer is $6,200 a year. Okay, so we're going to open up the calculator, and we're going to take $6,200. We're going to multiply that by, let's give it to him. Let's give him 20 years. And it comes to $124,000. Okay. Does anybody know how much money he lost / was forgiven for the bankruptcy? Out of curiosity? Because I feel like if you got forgiven for how much was it? Was it 40,000? Was it 80? It was a lot more than that. How much did he get forgiven for his unsecured debt? It was 113. Okay, it was over 100 grand. This motherfucker got forgiven for over $100,000. Right? Oh no, I know it doesn't have any effect, right? I know it has no effect to his Social Security. I get that. But he got forgiven at least $100,000 of debt, and has the audacity to lecture about how he got stolen from. I paid in all the Social Security, and they're not going to give it to me. The credit card companies would like to say, fuck you, Phil. Fuck you.
Isn't that great? It is. Social Security is essentially a Ponzi scheme. You're right. Yeah, for those who don't know what it is, if maybe you don't live in the United States, Social Security is every time that you basically pay taxes, a chunk of your taxes you're paying to the government goes to this Social Security fund. When you hit a certain age, you're supposed to be able to file with the government and say, okay, I'm of age now to collect, and they'll just start giving you supplemental income.
They'll start giving it to it's free. The money. So what they do is they go into the orchard of money trees, and they just start picking fresh hundos off it, right? Because it's free. And they just start giving money out. That's what it's what they do. They just give money away. If you didn't know, obviously. And by the way, are you over the age of 25? If yes, this comment is for you. If you're over the age of 25 and you know what Social Security is, right? You don't have a pension. I want to get that out there. You don't have a pension or you're not already slated to be covered for life somehow, okay? And you think the way that you're going to live when you retire is solely off Social Security? You're a fucking retard. There is no bones about it. And I don't mean the special ed people, because if anybody who is special ed, if anybody called those people retards, they'd have to deal with me physically. I ascribe to the Chris Titus notion of this word. You're just fucking dumb. Okay? Like, certifiably fucking stupid.
Because you paid into it.
In other words, start putting into a fucking retirement account as soon as humanly fucking possible.
Your whole life. So you invest early when you're young, and then when you're old and you can't work as much anymore, they give you the money. You see?
They don't give. Y'all, I'm sorry. I've been in law enforcement, and I'm now a product owner. Language and technicality is a huge thing for me. Nobody is giving you money. The government doesn't give you money. I'm sorry. I'm going to let it go.
See? So it's supposed to be, oh, you see, this generation of young people who can work are actually helping the later generations who can't. But the problem is they've never managed the system properly. So what they keep saying is it's going to run out. They did not manage it properly at all, and eventually it's going to run out, and no one will ever be able to get it, after a certain amount of time. And they've already talked about maybe ending the system, in which case, if you end Social Security today, what about all the money I already paid in? I'm 43 years old.
Sounds like you're fucked, and you should have been planning. Huh, dingus? See, this is why 401ks exist. This is why 403bs exist. This is why fucking stock options exist. This is why investing in the stock market exists. This is why mutual funds and annuities exist.
Legalize membership bombs.
This is
search and destroy.
When fucking financial advisors tell you to put as much money as humanly possible into fucking Roth IRAs or fucking Roth accounts or anything, they're not telling you. They're not telling you for funsies, you fucking gay bitch. They're telling you because you need to be doing these things. God almighty, fucking somebody end me. Hold on. Let me scroll up here real quick and say thank you to Master Betty for the gifted membership. I greatly appreciate it. Who got it? Looks like Dollar Van got it. Congratulations to Dollar Van, and a big ups to Master Betty for that. I really appreciate it. To this day, I think I'm doing 7%. I'm doing 7 or 8% with a 6% 100% match to my 401k. I'm doing 3% into a Roth, right? And I've got stock options too that are coming in. So I've even talked to my financial advisor, and he's like, how comfortably do you want to live? I'm like, I don't know. I want to be able to do this, and this. He's like, then you need to start increasing how much you put into retirement. Phil just, has nothing. I don't think he has a dime in retirement. I want to see the retirement arc so bad.
You talked about maybe ending the system, in which case, if you end Social Security today, what about all the money I already paid in? I'm 43 years old. I've been paying taxes since I was 18. So what about all the money that I paid you?
All the money?
What, you just stole it? Because that was the whole idea, is that you pay for it and then you get it later.
Project 7 donors would like to have a conversation with you, Phil.
So now you're just going to rob me, right? So
the irony is so fucking thick right now.
I don't know. We'll see. But I would like to be able to stream as long as I can, doing content.
Well, yeah, Dapper Dragon, what happens to me?
It might always be gaming, but it'll probably be something, right? I mean, take a look at the stuff I'm branching out into. Podcasting. And the podcasting is successful, and it's...
This is podcast... I dare you. Survey 1,000 people. Ask them if they've heard of the Level 1 podcast by Phil Burnell. And get back to me with your percentile.
It's working, right?
It's working.
Streams where we just hang out and we talk or do various things.
And play Legos like children.
Lego building and stuff like that, you know? And again, I'm not saying that that's something I'm going to be doing full time or whatever, but I'd like to think that I will have a legacy established where there's going to be people who just want to hang out and spend time, no matter what it is I'm doing. And eventually I'll be able to do other streams that aren't just gaming, and it'll work.
No, it fucking won't, dude. Like, first of all, I'm wondering how many of his dents, like when I say dents, let me go ahead and rephrase. I wonder how many of the people that he is emotionally manipulating, mentally manipulating, that actually have mental issues amongst them, right? I wonder how many of them are older than him and how at risk they are for death. Because when they're gone, I don't know what's going to happen to Phil.
And I could do that for as long as I can until finally I'm too old, you know? And then by then, hopefully Social Security and everything will have kicked in.
Well, kicked it. Does anybody know the age for SSN right now? I actually don't.
I mean, right now, I'm finally at the point in my life, like right now, where I'm actually making enough where I'm saving and I'm starting to actually become healthy financially again. In fact, probably within 1 to 2 years, my credit is going to bounce back. And then I'm going to be able to do a lot more stuff.
Whoa, wait. What do you mean? I'm going to unlock my credit and what? Do you understand? Credit is debt. Credit is debt. Credit is borrowing. Pay back. You take money, you give money now. Yeah, give money now. But you give money back. Like, there's... You've done it once? How do you not understand this?
So I'm actually getting to the point where...
Yes, Link, thank you. It is negative money.
I'm good. I mean, I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. You know, it's not like that anymore. Things are much better. So I'm not too worried about it. I will stream as long as I can because I love it. But, you know, it's not that big of a deal.
This segment right here has proven... I've always said he's emotionally immature. Don't get me wrong, I'm emotionally immature as well, right? I fucking do poop and shit and sex jokes all the time, right? But... Y'all, like, I financially, I think I'm much more emotionally mature than he is. I think a fucking mouse fart is more financially mature than Phil is at this point. Because the only way I count on... So I can count on, like, equity if I had to. Actually, I can't, because I actually just refinanced to pay for a ridiculous amount of windows in my house, because the house we own was built in 1905, and it has original windows, right? So we had to get a second mortgage to pay for a fuck ton of shit. So even my equity is low right now, but I still have other assets, right? That I can utilize, blah, blah, blah. I think Phil is just looking purely at blind credit. Straight up. Medusa Jr., thank you for the 2, says, Pig doesn't get Libicare. Oh, Libicare. Got it. Doesn't get Medicare, Libicare. No, he's not. He wants money. He wants free money. That's what he wants. Straight up. And yeah, Dollar Van, straight up, he has a bachelor's in finance and a business degree. This is fucking crazy. Oh, okay, hold on. I got to mention this. All right. So we had to get a second mortgage to take care of all the windows, right? And we get the quote, we get all the stuff because we're getting both siding and windows. It's 18 windows. Y'all don't even know fucking expense until somebody tells you the cost of 18 fucking windows, like good windows. And so we look at our equity, we look at our options, and we say, great, we can afford it. Let's go get a second mortgage. So we put in the application for all that. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. So we put in the application, and our banker calls us, and he goes, so we have your figure at X, right? And well, we were just curious. Are you sure you only want X? Is that what? Do we think that's not enough for what? Well, no. We've looked at your debt to income ratio, and it doesn't exist. You don't have any besides your mortgage. You don't have any debt to income ratio. You could be borrowing so much more. That was when I told my banker, yeah, we understand that. We've worked really hard to not have a debt to income ratio. Please give us just the money that we need. And as soon as he said it, I went, Jesus fucking Christ. The banks they truly are. Credit unions are not. They are a business. And they are looking for Phil fucking Burnell. Because I guarantee you, if Phil has, let's just say $100,000 worth of equity, and he needed 20 grand, the bankers would go, I could give you 20 grand. Would you like, say, 75 grand? Because you have enough equity for 75 grand. And yes, the house I live in is a plantation style. It's a plantation style house. So it is, of the 18 windows, does not even solve half of our problem. It is gorgeous. It is a gorgeous house. We're very lucky. We're hoping in the Midwest, even in the Midwest, we're hoping that once we get done with the siding and the windows, we'll almost double the property value. So that's what we're hoping for. But yeah, this is what Phil's. It's weird that in everyday life you can hear and you can be like, oh my God, this Phil is a perfect customer for these people.
At night, so our heat has been
no wraparound. It's not a wraparound porch.
Blasting all night, and that messes with me. So sadly, the last few days I've had a lot of this gunk in my system, so I just have to keep muting.
Oh, SSI, sorry, yes.
To clear my throat
SSN,
or whatever,
SSI.
and I try to remember to do that. It's annoying. Yeah.
A buyer's market for cars. Yeah, it's a buyer's market, don't you know? Mr. Burnell, sir.
What's going on, everyone? Let's chill. We got some time here to hang out. Probably another 15, 20 minutes before we start with Terminator. It will be a full stream of Terminator tonight, but I just don't know how long this game is. So very well, this could be the one and done stream where we only play the game this one stream.
I live in a state that never ascribed to slavery. I'm just saying that now, Dollar Van.
That's it. I don't know actually what replayability is in this game or anything. I guess we'll find out together.
I did not inherit it. We bought this one when it came on the
market.
We'll see.
Soup. Okay, we'll have a good time tonight with the retro vibes, throwback fun. Please, by all means, support the stream tonight if you like these fun indie games that we have been playing. If you've liked the tryout nights, if you like the fact that we're finally playing this tonight, let's have a great stream together. Let's chill. Let's hang
Money, please.
Hang out, enjoy each other's company. Let's get some support going for Terminator.
Money, please.
And I can play more of these games in the future, this kind of stuff. Even though it's only like maybe a one-off stream, who knows? It could still be, successful.
All right, I'll flex on this part, Roachbait, because I saw you're at a reasonable interest rate, too. We got our mortgage 3 months before Biden took office. We're at 2.25%.
I want to do more stuff like this moving forward. Will I do Sharks again if I beat T2 tonight? Well, that's the thing. Like, again, I don't know. We could do Sharks again, but I don't know how much is in that either. I heard that's really short.
Brilliant content here, by the way, guys. This is amazing.
It's so weird that my controller works with, well, it's supposed to work with all these games, and it works with some but not others. It's just a weird thing. Like, why would this controller work with Terminator 2D No Fate? Why would this controller work with, say, Tainted Grail?
Oh, God damn it. I was hoping we would get to the end of that question because I was going to scream at it. Drivers, third-party support. Mr. Burnell.
Let's go. Let's get some engagement and support right now.
Money, please. Money, please.
Now for the stream. If you're on the stream right now on YouTube, give it.
Yeah. Ricky Spanish, straight up. By the way, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't give financial advice. If you get a mortgage on a fixed rate income and I learn who you are, I'll slap you.
The like. All right. Please consider supporting. And
sorry. Did I say fixed rate? I meant variable. If you get a variable rate mortgage, then I'll slap you. Fixed rate is absolutely what you should do. I think I went backwards on my initial statement. My bad.
Way if you can. Let's get some support going for Terminator tonight. Let's get some well, we got our first super chat. Let's get our first tip of the night. Let's get our first sub of the.
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Right, let's get some kicks over there on Kick. How about that? Let's go. No, there's no voice acting in this game. It's supposed to be a throwback game to like the 90s when there was no voice acting, you know, pre PlayStation CD games.
All right, well, let's see. Lex scams his dent with a oh, yay! The 2025 Game of the Year show. I don't, and I'm actually glad that it's clipped here because I did not want to go through the whole thing. I'm hoping that it's only the highlight, and by highlights I mean lowlights.
Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, number one, and we all knew that this game was going to be on the list, so I don't think that.
God damn it, he is going to go through most of it. That's all right. That's all right. We'll suffer through. We'll suffer through, just like we're live, except, you know, we get to go a little bit faster.
Anyone's going to freak out. Let's just jump into it, and I'll start to explain. Number one in the list, not to say this is the best game of the year, but it's just number one in my countdown, just for arbitrary order here, is, of course, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Now, everyone knew that this game was going to be on the list. No one, I think, is going to say, oh, I'm so shocked that Expedition 33 is on the list, right? So, what does Expedition 33 do well?
It's an RPG. You thought it was pretty. It had dodge mechanics, and you like it. Can we move on?
Well, let's see. The graphics, the world design, the characters and their unique stories, the voice acting, the gameplay elements, the music and soundtrack. Hold on. I'm not done.
Wait, hold on. Because anybody was stopping you.
The advancement of combat in turn-based RPGs, the incredible amount of content in...
And don't get me... See, Dapper, I see that you say it's mid. And I'm not going to say I 100% agree with you, but I'm also not going to disagree. I'm going to be Phil. I'm going to ride the fence here, okay? I had fun with Expedition 33. I did. It was a good time. Even my 2060 could run it, right? Like, they optimized it pretty well. They had to have. My bitch of a PC ran it, right? I had fun with it. It was a good time. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. It also was a one-time playthrough, maybe two. Maybe I'd do another playthrough. I thought the story was engaging. I liked some of the twists in it. It was pretty good. If you said to me like this thing is so revolutionary as Ocarina of Time was, I'd hit you on general principle.
In the game, and it's awesome. Act 3, which literally doubles the length of the game. It's just hands down. It's one of the best RPGs ever made. Arguably the best RPG that I've played in about 10 years. No lie. I like the fact that it is traditional turn-based, but adds action elements with the parrying and dodging that allow it to be more attention demanding, as opposed to previous turn-based games where it's like you could just like let it sit there and you don't have to pay.
Super Mario RPG does the 1,000-Year Door does this.
Attention. In this game, you have to be always actively parrying and doing things, right? And, it advanced upon a formula that already was popular, which is the turn-based combat with the timed button inputs, such as like Super Mario RPG and a few others that have done it well.
I was tired of talking to them, and they were what we call a 220, kind of mental.
Oh, okay. Ira's looking for a ban. Ira wants to die, is apparently what's going on. My chat minions, I unleash you upon Ira, who says Ocarina of Time was trash. Now I'm gonna call myself out here real quick. I never finished it. I didn't have an N64 as a kid. I didn't. And I never finished it. Loved the Wind Waker. Loved Wind Waker and loved Twilight Princess. But anyway.
But it has unique elements too. Things like how each character plays completely differently. In some RPGs, characters are just empty blank palettes, and then all you do is you build on them with abilities over the course of the game. In this case, every character in Clair Obscur plays completely differently from the ground up. None of them are even similar. They're building upon each other's builds, and those builds can advance. They're
building upon each other's builds, who builds upon the builds of the builds with the building. just beautiful vocabulary here from Mr. Filbert.
Over the course of the game. That's another cool thing, is that at the beginning of the game, you may play a character one way, but by the end of the game, you might completely unlock new abilities in their build, and now you want to play them a different way. For example, there's a fencer named Mael. She starts off at the beginning of the game just using standard attacks. Then all of a sudden, she gets this build that uses fire.
Dude, I don't know how to explain this to you. If you're running a Mael build, you're running the build they want you to run. Okay? That bitch is so cracked out, she's not even fair. I ran a Mael build because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. That bitch is cracked out. Okay? You're not a special boy for using Mael. Everybody was using Mael.
So she wants to get burn stacking on the enemy for damage over time. But then by the end of the game, she has a way to go into these really unique stances that deal like double and triple damage, but it makes her weaker physically, but she deals more damage. So it's kind of a trade-off. And so it gets better and better. The further into the game you go, the more abilities you unlock, the more unique the game is. I really love it. Now, also the thing is, at the end of the game, once you've beaten the story, there's still another 20 to 30 hours to go. There's all this content for people who really love the game to sink their teeth into. So you could just play it at face value. And much like Silksong, you could just finish the first 2 acts and never play the 3rd act that has all the back-end content and still get the full story and enjoy it. But
yeah, you could, but no, you can't. You really do need to fuck around with Act 3, at least a little. I didn't hit Simon, but I got to Klee, and that fucking cunt, that was a bitch. And I refuse to believe he didn't look at a guide for Klee.
But if you further play, you're going to get even more enjoyment out of the game for a base value. You don't have to pay any extra money for it. It's just in there. So, did you notice something that I just mentioned about the last 3 games that I all feel are Game of the Year contender? Every single one of them had a base game that you could beat in around 20 to 30 hours, and the credits roll. But
okay, go with it, and then I'm just gonna eviscerate you down to the soul, Bill.
Then there's post-game content for those who are super fans of the games to really sink their teeth into for no additional charge.
Oh, I see.
The top 3 games of 2025 all were actually giving maximum value to the people who bought them.
Great. Fantastic that you said that, you fucking cunt. Where is that business model in your content? When do they get to stop giving you money? When do you say, after a marathon, right? I just got $2,000 from a marathon. Maybe I won't beg for 4 fucking days or something. When does that happen, Phil?
They didn't nickel and dime you with DLCs. They didn't make you wait for more content, pay for more content. You just got it because you already bought the game and you were a fan. That is true.
Quick question, what the fuck is this music?
Truly the spirit of a good game that's designed by a group of game developers that care about what they're doing, as opposed to a game that comes out and immediately within a month to a few months, there's the next season, drop more money into skins, into seasonal content, into unlocks. Those are games manufactured to make profits, okay?
What are you, Phil? Are you a content creator that gives value, or are you trying to maximize profit?
These games, the top 3 of the year, are games that were designed to be works of art. Games that were designed to knock you on your butt and make your jaw
And remember, Phil considers his streams to be works of art.
Drop and say, wow, best in class. Because in reality, the top 3 games of the year that I just described were best in class. Let's actually examine that statement, okay?
Let's not.
Blueprints, an insanely unique roguelike puzzle game that
you got handheld through the whole fucking thing.
Likes of which we probably won't see again for a long time. Strive to do something.
There was, look, let's be clear. Was not, maybe I'm a hot take here. All right. Was not Blueprints like Myst on crack? Like maybe a more approachable Myst?
Completely different in the puzzle space and the roguelike space. Insane amounts of content, great story, continuously unlocking new elements to it, and bang for your buck. You know, the game is cheap, yet over 60 hours of content, and I still hadn't beaten the game. Okay, absolute best in class. Silksong, best in class Metroidvania. The best world design, the best gameplay elements in combat, the most unlockables, the most locations, the most amount of hours of gameplay, a whole extra 3rd act after you beat the 2nd act, which is the main story. Best in class. Clair Obscur, for all the reasons I just described, best in class. So the top 3 games of the year are all from indie studios. The top 3 games of the year all are best in class and all had content for those who wanted to sink more time into them, but were also digestible experiences for those who just wanted to play for like 20, 30 hours.
Okay, so to be clear, fucko, you ascribe to the business model of a value for dollar, right? How much value do you get for how much you spend? And you know what, Phil? I agree with you. I do. I prefer a game that I can buy once and I get the whole fucking thing, or that if there's an add-on there, it's maybe a couple of dollars, like 2. When I say a couple, I mean 2, and you get another fucking character or something at, like, I don't want season passes. I don't want none of that shit, okay? I ascribe to this notion, okay? Then again, asshole, I don't run a stream channel that starts and ends with, guys, let's get some support. Let's get some money for this stream. Let's not have a bad stream. Let's have a good stream. Because it feels like, Phil, to me, you are just a black hole of US currency. It doesn't matter how much is given to you, there always has to be more, which is purely the antithesis of pay once, get content.
They all did exactly the same thing well. So the question is, how do you pick a game of the year when you have 3 games that in their respective genres all actually did exactly the same thing? They all did the best gameplay, the best graphics, the best content, the best fan service, everything hitting it on all cylinders. How is it possible for you to pick the best game? Well, I'll pose another question. How is it possible that we had a year where literally no AAA games were good enough?
Oh, for fuck's sake, my dude. How is it that the fucking Indie Film Festival always puts out more emotional, more passion projects, more great films, high risk, let's be clear, high risk, than the fucking Hollywood movies? How is it that that happens every year? Oh, because for the people who have the indie projects or they have the Independent Film Festival, they just want to make the movie and everybody else is beholden to a company. Brother, you have a business degree. I don't have a degree. This is business 101.
To actually make it here. You notice that? Did you notice that every single game that I just mentioned wasn't AAA besides Pokemon? If anything, what 2025 should stand as an example of is that in the years when the big boys flounder or lose their way, they lose their artistic integrity and they're just about the money rather than the value or actually entertaining.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? They're just about the money instead of the entertainment. This is your entire business model. This is how you operate on a day-to-day basis. And you don't even mask it.
Other people are going to pick up.
His audio is shit from the capture, so it's either coming from Rawphil or it's coming from Duty.
The slack. We don't
see, it just picked back up.
Have to worry that gaming's going to go out of business and not be prominent anymore because people with talent do still exist and do care about what they're doing. It's just that they're not working for the big companies. All right. This year, 2026, is probably going to be another unique year where, yes, I think we will see some good AAA games. For example, we got Resident Evil coming out next month. That looked really good. We may have GTA 6 by the end of the year. That obviously probably will outshine a lot. But for the most part, I almost feel like, again, the best games that we're going to find are going to be from the smaller guys who are putting in the effort and the artistic integrity into what they're doing, and they care about your time and mine. Not only do they care about your dollar and my dollar, but they care about us as gamers and people.
I'm watching a man right now who says, let's get some support, who just plays the game. He doesn't do anything with the game, right? He plays it. It's a let's play, which is typically done post-stream, right? And then they'll comment on top of it, hey, this is where I was doing this and this thing, and it was a bad thing, or it was a good thing, and blah, 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 blah. And they get money from maybe the ad revenue, or if you give them a super thanks, or something like that, right? He's doing the same thing, but on that stream, he expects you to pay him money.
They're trying to give us unique experiences and say your time is valuable. So we want to have it so that if you want to play this game quickly and get a good time out of it, you can. But if you want to sink 60 hours into it, you also can and get just as good, if not a better experience.
This is fucking crazy.
So what's the best game of the year, 2025? There is none.
What a fucking... Dude, you don't have the stones to fucking... You don't have the stones to fucking give a game. To say this was my game of the year.
But that all was three. If I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call a 220, you know, kind of mental.
Movie sign, thank you for the 220, says, the hell does Phil know about artistry and effort? Well, he once held a paintbrush and I don't know if you guys remember, he ran once for Project 7. Let me see if I can't find it real quick. Hold on, where is it? I know it's in here. There it is, here it is. See, he ran once for Project 7. So that's his knowledge of effort right here. Let's just admire this for a moment. The tits bounce if you look close. Drax, get the butter. That's his knowledge of effort, and in terms of artistry, like I said, he once held a paintbrush. That's about it. That's what he knows.
3 games, Blueprints,
for the
Silk
220.
Song, and Clear Obscure are best in class. You don't pick when you have 3 best in class games. You just give them all their flowers.
The fuck happened? Oh, it's a capture from a phone.
They're all that good. I wouldn't say that you should miss any of those games. You should play every single one of them if you're a true gamer, and none of them is better than the other. They're all better than everything else in their respective genres, and they should all be respected as the best games of the year because they are.
I'm on a fucking ship, and it's turning upside down and shit.
It's that simple.
I honestly was so concerned about the thing turning upside down back and forth, I didn't hear his last thing here. So let me hear this again.
When you have 3 best-in-class games, you just give them all their flowers. They're all that good. I wouldn't say that you should miss any of those games. You should play every single one of them if you're a true gamer, and none of them is better than the other. They're all better than everything else in their respective genres, and they should all be respected as the best games of the year because they are.
Okay, so you're a fucking pussy. You can't even say what your best game was of the year. You have to just say, you gotta go check them all out. You can say that and then, tell people what your game of the year was. Am I crazy here? Like, he has a win right in front of him that he could say, I sent people to this game because I said it was my game of the year. And he can't even get that. He can't even give that, man. You should have said Expedition 33, okay? The amount of dick sucking you were doing to Expedition 33, you should have said, everybody should have seen this coming. If you didn't know, I'm a huge fanboy of this. Go check it out.
It's that simple. Okay, so that's it. There is no game of the year because all 3 of those games are game of the year in their respective genres. So if you like puzzle games, then Blueprints is game of the year. If you like more retro-style Metroidvania games, then Silk Song is your game of the year. And if you like turn-based RPGs, then definitely Expedition 33.
Well, exactly. So, Ira, exactly. This is a fantastic point. This is why I spent, 20 minutes, 10 or 20 minutes today at the very beginning of this stream telling you about why Scotty K Fitness is kind of a piece of shit. Because I told many people on this stream or on my streams that, hey, I watched Scotty K Fitness and he seems like a good dude. And guess what? I turned out to be wrong. So I had to fucking eat some crow. Phil can't do that. Phil can't eat crow. He can't be wrong. I don't know why he can't be wrong, but he can't. That is his fucking kryptonite. Straight up. Phil being wrong is the mortal sin to him.
Is your game of the year. You also have the ability to say, well, I don't really like any of those genres, in which case you probably found another game that was also, maybe Arc Raiders is your game of the year. And that's okay too. Because the 2025 was a year, there is no definitive winner because all the games that were good were actually doing exactly the same thing, just in different.
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct, legally, everything was right, and now I get fucked.
Genres. Does that make sense?
Well, Jorge, I said this in my previous video. I think it was it was either my last video or the one before it. And I want to give credit to this, and I can't remember who said it. It may have been Meerkat who said it. May have been ALT. I'm trying to, fuck it, doesn't matter, I can't remember. Whoever it was, credit to you. Phil was the kid who had every console growing up. And he would invite kids to his house to say, guys, I have this console, you guys. And every kid, the first time they were invited, thought to themselves, yay, a console, I get to play the console. I get to play N64 for the first time. They were super excited. They showed up to Phil's house. And what did they find but Phil and one fucking controller? One. And what did they get to experience? They got to watch Phil play, and he was like, guys, aren't I awesome? Isn't this great? This is amazing. Hey, Phil, can we play? No, you guys. No, you guys don't know. You guys don't know how to play. You just watch. Just watch. I'll show you. I'll show you how to do it. And then it came time for them to go home. That was Phil's life.
I hope so. Okay.
Oh yeah, Evil Bratwurst. I can rock a snort so hard it'll give me a headache. Dapper loves them. Dapper Dragon loves the snorts.
All right. So what do you guys think? Did you have a good time? I hope you enjoyed the countdown. I hope people will watch it. But again, I don't really think it's going to get that much attention or many views on it.
Oh my God, shut up. Why are you making content for views? Why didn't you do this? Because you thought your audience would like it. Why? You have a small audience. He keeps saying, I have a small audience. I'm a little guy. I don't have a lot of like depth or breadth on the internet. Why don't you just make the content for them, Phil? Why do you have to have views? Why do you have to have popularity? Why do you have to be liked by everyone? Why can't you just do you?
So, you know, it is what it is, but I'm glad we got it out of the way, and now we can just move on and people can stop talking about 2025. I'm excited about 2026. You know, I don't want to dwell on 2025 much longer. I just want to, you know, look to the future for good stuff, right?
This is unhinged. Yeah, passive aggressive, Jack Smash.
You love to listen to the commentary. I'm glad that you said that. I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Do it, Fear Monarch.
Okay.
Do it.
3 winners is better than 1? Absolutely. Now
unless you're Phil, in which case then it's 3 winners and Phil got 4th place at Evo. Heyo!
See, what I could do is I could just look at the games and be like, what was the longest running playthrough that made me the most money? And that answer would be American Truck Simulator.
Brother, you know what? You were bad enough as it is. You were already in the first circle of hell. Okay, you are now getting ready to fucking like what was it? JTO. You're about to have a jet assisted takeoff to like rocket your ass down to the 7th circle of hell. Okay, shut up. Shut up. Don't talk about money. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
That playthrough lasted from, what was it, March, April, all the way through till December. And almost every single week that I played it, I was hitting the goal, per se. And then finally, when I got rid of the goals, I said, I don't want to do goals anymore. All of a sudden, support dries up, and I'm like, I'm freed. I felt like my chains had been broken. And
Okay, so not only is he Jesus, not only is he God, he's also a slave. Y'all, I think this has been within 2 weeks. He has paralleled himself to the quote of God himself, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. He bastardized that into the King giveth and the King taketh away. He has paralleled himself to Jesus Christ in that it felt like I was carrying a cross and all of a sudden I lost the cross. And now we're a slave. This is every fucking like PR sin you could make.
I could stop playing it because, quite frankly, Truck Sim is good for a bit. But
oh yeah, and the water crashing upon the rocks is from Job. Yeah.
Man, it got boring. It got boring playing that every week because it was. I would much rather just sit here and talk with you guys and do a chill with Phil stream than drive and talk. But people just were so into the, oh, it's ongoing, keep it going. You know, so I'm just happy that we finally said forget it, enough of this. Let's just move on and do other stuff. And for the record, we found many more things that are great to do that we didn't need Truck Sim in the schedule anymore. I actually felt like it was taking a stream away.
Yeah, okay, Urban Styled Individual, first of all. Wait. Is this the Urban Styled Individual? Like, the content creator Urban Styled Individual? Because if so, big ups, bro. What's up? What's good? No shit, man. Big ups. Like, go hit up Urban Styled Individual's channel, man. Give him a sub. Hold on. Let me get his link. Or one of my admins. Can you guys, one of the admins, grab his link, get his channel, throw it in the chat. Big ups, Urban Styled Individual. You are correct. Phil needs a handler. Phil needs that dude. He needs, what's the dude who played in Wolf of Wall Street? He was fatter in that. He also played in Superbad. Jonah Hill. The dude where it's the gif where he's going, no, and he's like drawing his hand across his neck, and he's like, no, cut it, man. Fucking cut it. Don't. That's what he needs. Phil needs a dude in the corner who's like, no, Bill. No, Phil, no. His content would improve exponentially if he just had a guy who could do that. Straight up. Well, big ups, Urban Style Individual. Great content. Go sub. I'm already subbed. Go sub to him.
From us every week that we could have been doing more meaningful stuff. You know, now we're exploring different indie games, right? We're trying new genres. We're doing new things. We brought back Lego builds and everything. It's been great. I'm very happy that we did that. So, okay. The Level 1 podcast still goes on, Casanova. It's just every few days. We don't do it every day.
You guys can't see it yet. Hopefully his chat moves on before it goes away. This is so devastating of a super chat. I'm almost willing to forgive that they gave $2 to Phil. To me, this is just devastating.
Okay.
Come on, here we go. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. Come on. Oh my God, oh, there we are. Cam Sam, just about the money rather than entertaining. There is no way this gets there's no way this gets shouted out. And if it does get shouted out, we're about to get a rant. Like there's just no way. We're gonna get Cam Sam gave me a $2 super chat and is being toxic, so thanks for the $2 and let it go. Let's see. Nope, he cut it off too early. God damn it. Oh well. Right, what do we have? We have now Old Man DSP builds Legos for pennies. Trolls invade. Legos did not save the business.
That's funny. Really? That money did last week right here.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate
what we did last week right here. Okay.
Oh, and I got to get it to 125 because nobody can deal.
All right,
with
everyone
Phil
ready to get started?
At 1x.
Let's change this song, by the way. Our first song of Exciting doesn't sound very good. It sounds like Bollywood or something. I don't even know what it is. Okay, here we go. Cool. All right, everyone ready to get started? All right. Ricky Spanish. Before we begin, this is going to be around...
It's in the chat, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Ricky Spanish is in the chat.
3 hours of Lego building and chill fun. We're going to interact and have a good time, hang out with each other, enjoy each other's company while I do the Lego build. All right, it is very interactive, meaning...
Ricky Spanish is from American Dad. It's the alter ego of Roger.
Meaning that if you guys want to talk and hang out and have conversation, that's what this is about as much as building Legos. It's not just about me building Legos. So by all means, tag me in the chats. Let's talk. Let's hang out while I do this. Let's finish.
It's been 2.5 hours. He got 36. No, that's sad.
This Lego build, we probably can't finish it today, but get really far in it, I hope. And let's have a good afternoon together. All right, now I am...
Oh, yeah, by the way, enjoy each other's company. Yo, I worked sex crimes for 2.5 years. Prostitute stings as well, the whole 9 yards, okay? The amount of time I have read on, and this is going to date me because Backpage barely even exists anymore, on Backpage or fucking prostitute pages, blah, blah, blah. That said, this is a contract to enjoy each other's company. I can't not see that, hear that when Phil says, and so guys, we're here to enjoy each other's company. I'm like, there's a sex deal going on right now. Somebody's getting fucked. Somebody's here. There's a fucking whore around here. And then I look, I'm like, oh wait, no, it's Phil. It's Phil. Phil's the whore.
I remember you sending it off to who won the collector's edition items. If you sold your rare games to someone, it can be done. It's doable. I'm testing my good memory. Like here's the thing. I cannot publicly list stuff for sale because trolls will just do fake bids. So there's no real way for me to sell my stuff.
Use a different name. You don't have to be Darkside Phil everywhere. You could be Jim Bob McAssfucker, okay? On eBay. No one cares. It's the internet.
It would have to be towards people who maybe I could trust, which, I mean, who do you trust? Right? It would be pretty tough, actually, I think.
Didn't include this in the clip. Hold on. What did he not include in the clip? When Rebsy comes with the context. He's coming with the context. I like context. Let's go context. Didn't include this. What is a this? Let's go. All right, here we go. What the fuck? What? No. Stop. What? No.
Why are you gay?
No. Make it. I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? All right. Yep, this seems like a Phil stream. Yep, this seems like a Phil stream. Yep, this seems like a Phil stream. Seems like a Phil stream. It seems like a Phil stream. This is what's going on in my head. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. At this point, I thought it was AI. I thought somebody had fucking bastardized the video and turned it to AI right here.
This is exciting music, huh?
I'm done. I don't want Rebsy. I don't want to. No, I don't want to watch that anymore. That was weird. I don't like that.
Not to say that I wouldn't want to sell some of my stuff. My old game collection, like I don't really have a purpose for that anymore. I'm to the age.
Again, this is Mr. You should own physical games because someday you won't be able to. I can't tell you how many fucking Blu-rays and DVDs and fucking actual physical copy games I own for that reason.
I don't really care about holding on to old games, but
you should.
I don't know how I could sell it realistically without someone trying to like screw me over.
Oh, look, Phil's a victim.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, and by the way, it appears that you guys are going to actually be able to, because either Duty cut it out or he's not playing his music loudly. So if for some reason y'all hate the fucking music, you guys would actually be able to let me know today, because you can hear it.
No, I didn't play anything else competitively besides Street Fighter. I entered other fighting game tournaments, but didn't do well. It was only Street Fighter I was ever really good at.
Alexa, define one-trick pony.
I didn't practice really anything else. Okay. Very briefly.
Alexa, define throwing all your eggs in one basket.
I'm going to take a brief break to go pee. I'll be right back and we'll continue. Now, guys, we still have around 2 hours left on the stream. So far, we're at $57 of support. It sure would be great if you're enjoying the chill vibes, the Q&A, the Lego...
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Please support this stream.
Money, please. Money, please.
This is what I was saying about doing longer Lego builds, is that they're going to take multiple streams. Now, the first stream did well. This is the second stream, 2 hours left, and we're at like $57 of support, which is not great.
This about money,
if you like the Lego builds, you want to see more in the future, please support this stream in some way.
Money, but also
okay?
give me money.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go use the restroom, and then we'll continue.
I don't want to make this about money, but also give me money. I don't want to make this about money, but also give me money.
Hold the fuck up, hold the fuck up, hold the fuck up. Well, first of all, okay, I gotta ask. I have to ask.
Did you hear that?
Anybody? Anybody?
Did you hear that?
I'm just going to go use the restroom, and then we'll continue.
Did you hear that?
We got the fatty grunt. All right. After that, however... Where is your ass? Where is your ass? Where is the booty? You've been doing squat. He's been talking about it. He's been I do squats, you guys. I've been working my legs. I've been doing squats. Where? In fucking zero gravity? Where the booty? Dude, like, I'm not saying this from the gay perspective. Hell, I don't know. Maybe I am. You don't know me. Don't judge. From the fitness perspective, where the booty, my dude?
Okay, that there.
Everybody doubts that Phil works out Wolverine Rogue.
This here. No, I hate it. How dare you? Thoughts on Asmongold's political LARP? I don't know anything about it. As I told you guys, I don't watch Asmongold. I don't know anything about what he's doing.
This is a really good way, by the way, to get invited on his podcast, is to say you don't watch him and that you don't give a shit about him and that whatever.
Think what he's talking about politics or nothing. I'm the last person to ask. You guys know me. I'm busy with my own stuff, and I keep to myself doing my own stuff. I don't jump into other people's content. By the way, there was a blip to the stream. Sorry about that. Looks like the internet is a little wonky today.
Goddamn detractors that are fucking with the Comcast internet. Here, I know. Here, Phil, let me save you the next 45 minutes. And go ahead, class, it's time. It is time to hear the story for the first time in the, for the actually 90th time about the great Comcast detractor. Surely you guys have never heard this story. Let me share it with you. So, what do I mean by that? Well, no, I'm not going to tell you the Comcast story.
Sorry about the blip. Hopefully it solidifies and doesn't keep up.
Ollie,
okay. I appreciate that.
You flatter
guys,
me,
if you're
Ollie.
enjoying the chill Lego build, please support the stream. We got about 90 minutes left, and I'm going as fast as I can, and we are making great progress.
Money, please. Money, please.
So please keep supporting if you can. And let's go. Again, let's make it a successful stream. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's get some...
Let's get some what now, Phil?
First of all, let's get some kick support. We have none besides Buckwell 3 hours ago. Let's get a sub. Let's get some kicks over on Kick. on the YouTube side. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some memberships, right? And let's get some tips. Let's go. I know you guys are enjoying the chill vibe. We got good attendance here today, actually. So let's get some support for Legos.
No, see, Photon Artist, Phil can't have Hank Cheeks, okay? Hank Cheeks, well, Hank works, right? So, you know, by default, they're going to look different, okay? And I don't think, although her name is Peggy, right? I don't think she's about that life, whereas Cat, I think, works him, you know what, that's probably going to demonetize me. Let's abandon this conversation for right now.
Okay. Yes? Someone over on Kick said yes. All right, do us all a favor. Please leave our dimension and go.
Wait.
Yes?
What was this? What was the context of this?
Okay. I know you guys are enjoying the chill vibe. We got good attendance here today, actually. So let's get some support for Legos. Okay.
No. I don't know what the yes was to. Oh, well. The Comcast story never happened. That's correct.
Yes? Someone over on Kick said yes. All right, do us all a favor. Please leave our dimension and go to that dimension and go spend some time with RTU, because we don't want to be spending time with you. Okay?
That's weird.
Okay.
I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about, and that just seems weird. DSP Gaming Real, Bro Knows Game asks, do you think you are high IQ? Please answer this question, Phil. Please answer this question. God, please. Please answer this question. Come on, Phil. Look at the chat. Come on.
In here. I already got to open the small bag.
Oh, by the way, I mentioned this on my video. Y'all can go back and watch it. Mr. Burnell here talks about how I cleaned out this room. And when I say I cleaned out this room, I mean, I had people clean it out. And now Cat has to run the carpet cleaner. And then afterwards, we're going to get a workout machine of some type. But what he said is that the room is too narrow for a Bowflex, right? That it expands too wide. Now, the photographs of the home are still present online. They still exist. So I went through them, and there's only one room, and it's this really narrow fucking looking attic closet room, okay? Which is fine, I guess, except there's the bedroom, which is occupied by, theoretically, Cat and Phil. There's the office, which is theoretically, well, not theoretically, it's confirmed, occupied by Phil. There is a third bedroom, which used to be Leanna's office, her candle making room, whatever. What the fuck happened to that room? Why is it occupied? Who's occupying it? What's occupying it? Why aren't you putting your gym in there? It's huge by comparison to that fucking closet. What's going on in that room? Does Tyrone stay there?
We're up to $60 of support. A little over an hour.
It's filled with wrist pads. Glitter fart, no. No, glitter fart. That's a bad glitter fart. No, not the wrist rests. Anything but the wrist rests.
Guys. So if you've enjoyed the Lego build, or if this morning you enjoyed my Game of the Year Awards countdown, or anything I'm doing, please support the stream. There's an hour left. To be transparent, no, this is not going so well right now. Last time it did much better. I don't know if me doing the year-end series is a kiss of death or something, because the same thing happened when I did my disappointing games countdown, that it was an insanely slow stream. So now I do Game of the Year Awards and it's slow again. So I don't know. Maybe it's a sign to stop doing them. Seems like every single time I do them, it doesn't work out. Okay. But
poor Phil.
That gets us to $80 of support, and that is our biggest super chat of the day. Let's get Dominic on the leaderboard. Again, if you enjoyed the Game of the Year Awards earlier, if you're enjoying the Lego build now, please support the stream, and thank you. Thank you, Dominic, so much for that. Appreciate it. Okay. Alrighty. Let's continue.
Yeah, this build seems like chaos.
Now we're going to attach that to Yoshi's head. It won't go any further in.
My mom, God rest her, she did puzzles, and she needed like an enormous fucking like surface area in order to do it. And I feel like you could do it in a small area like this, but if you're going to put something together this big, you need a good wide angle shot of it.
It's not sitting flush, and it's definitely not on there right. I don't know how to fix it.
1-to-1 Preposterone. It's a 1-to-1 odds. This is riveting content, by the way. Like, this is why you come to DSP Gaming. The riveting conversation, the ability to multitask. It's wonderful. Everybody wishes they could be Phil.
All right. On to bag 10. All right, guys, we're in the home stretch of today's stream.
Let's see. Are we going to say thank you guys for all the support? I really appreciate all of you and my loyal fans. I just enjoy building Legos and continue building. Or,
okay, thank you for hanging out with me and thank you for chilling while I built this. We're almost done. We're back 10 of 15.
So far so good.
So we're getting there.
Yep. Come on.
Now would be the time, if you're watching and you enjoyed this, to please support the stream.
Money, please. Money, please.
You know, it's almost like he's predictable.
Particularly, if you want to see more Lego builds this year.
Oh, so it's not only y'all, hold on.
If you want to see more Lego builds this year.
Hey, thank you for subbing, J. Tom Yor. Appreciate it.
Then let's get some more support for Lego. All right.
Hello, officer. Yes, I have a game in here. Or a Lego build, I guess I should say. If you want to see this Lego build again, officer, you would be wise to step your men back from this establishment. And give me money. The only way that this Lego build continues, officer, is if a large amount of US currency comes into my possession.
All right. I know it's playing horror music for some reason. I guess we'll skip this track. Don't ask me why it's playing horror music when I'm supposed to be on exciting music. I guess horror is exciting. Technically.
Horrors are exciting? I mean, the argument could be... Oh, horror. Sorry. You really need to enunciate, Phil.
Go.
Up his ass, Ira. Really? This is... Okay, all I heard was go, so this has to be a beg.
On exciting music.
Come on.
I guess horror is exciting.
Let's go. Here we go. Come on.
Technically.
Come on. Go ahead.
Go. Let's get some stuff right now again. Let's
there
get...
it is.
Money, please. Money, please.
Some kick support. We have none but Buckwell from 4 hours ago. Can we get a sub? Can we get some kicks? Something from the kick audience who's been here all day?
Hey, I have an idea. How about...
Let's get a tip. Let's get some support for the end of the stream.
Hold up.
Audience who's been here all day. Well, from 4 hours ago. Go.
All right. Pay no attention to the... pay attention to the verbiage, right? That he's saying, but pay close attention to this area, okay? Because you don't get to see it typically with the normal camera from Grandpa Unk up here. Watch the hand movement. This is fucking disgusting.
Let's get some sub right now again. Let's get some kick support. We have none but Buckwell from 4 hours ago. Can we get a sub? Can we get some kicks? Something from the kick audience who's been here all day?
Now, I want you to think about the last time you used your palms in a throwing your palms upward, so your palms are facing upward, but throwing your hands down. Like, come on. I am entitled to this. That is the body language we're getting here.
4 hours ago. Can we get a sub? Can we get some kicks? Something from the kick audience who's been here all day? Let's get a tip. Let's get some support for the end of the stream. The final 35 minutes. Let's go. Okay.
Like, that's fucking disgusting, man.
No?
Yeah, a gesture of frustration, like, I can't believe this.
That's really long. Really, really long. Here we went from horror to happy music, just like that.
I just want a cheeseburger.
Don't ask me what this is going to be. I don't know. 2 of support with about 20 to 30 minutes left on the stream.
Hey, I wonder so he just got $10, right? Just got $10. Surely he's going to be happy that he got $10. Surely. We can't be getting...
Again, if you guys have enjoyed the Lego builds so far...
What? No, Phil, you just got $10. Phil, you just got $10. Phil, you just got $10.
If you want to see more later this year, if you're one of the
Phil!
people asking me, hey, would I do...
Phil!
A Lego build of Pokemon or something, then please support the stream.
Money, please. Money, please.
Okay. All right.
Show me that people will show up.
I'm sorry. Whoa. Back that up one more time.
I go build a Pokemon or something. Then please support the stream.
Right. Got that. Please support the stream. Okay, go ahead, Phil. Go ahead.
All right. Show me that.
Show me. Show me. Y'all.
People will show up, engage, and support with Lego builds. Because to be honest with you, I'm enjoying this a lot. I like how this is turning out. I think this is starting to look awesome. Okay? But I need to know that people care enough about me doing this variety of content that's awesome.
I'm sorry. I picked up something here, just very subtle. It's very fast. I may have misheard it, but let's go.
Okay? But I need to know that people care enough about me doing this variety of content.
Okay, care about me doing. What I picked up was, I need to know that enough people care about me. And then I stopped. And I was like, I'm sorry, what did you say? But no. It was that they care about me doing. That's a little bit more forgivable. Barely, but it's more forgivable.
Starting to look awesome. Okay? But I need to know that people care enough about me doing this variety of content that they'll actually show up for it and support it. Right now, attendance has been good. Engagement has been good. Now we just need the support. Okay? Cool. Night for Street Fighter 6. Thanks, everyone, for a nice, chill Lego stream. And that's it. I'm out of here. Look at these idiots. Again, you see the guy's back with another few accounts. You see what I'm saying?
Phil Cope God. Phil, they would have given you the money already. Stop looping and stalling. Where's the lie?
Dealing with that all day. Trying to build the Lego. And you get this idiot who comes in. He actually made 2 more accounts for what? The stream's over. You should have saved those for tonight. You're an idiot. All right, guys. I'm out of here. See you for Sagat tonight. If not, I'll see you Saturday. Okay?
You're a Sagat, Phil, but without the S. With a different consonant in front of it. Never mind. Let's keep going.
Thank you, guys. Peace out.
Dear God, Spock, I'm sorry. My dog is in my room with me and decided to rip ass like the puppy he is. Oh, $114. That sucks for you, Phil. Oh my God, is that the end? Is that the end of all of the... Hold on. Oh my God, we made it through it all. We made it through all of it. Now, my question then becomes, did I miss anything? Was there a stream in which that I missed something, some shenanigans? Because if not, I get to transition this to the members only stream for about 5, which takes 5 minutes to do the transition to. It was the dog, I swear. Yeah, the dog ate my homework and farted. I'm not lying, you guys. It was the dog. What? Hey, Henry Varro, thank you for being a member of the Newbies for 18 months. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, intermission. So I do have to let you all know, if I do we're going to transition here in a second. It is tier 2, tier 3, up until... Oh, sorry. Let me give you a status update. I went to the doc today for my shoulder. My doc says, my shoulder said, my God, am I drinking? Have I been drinking? No. My doc says that I can get back to about 75 to 80% of my lifts, which means that in about a week, I could be back up to 100%. And if I am, then hooray, I can actually cut the videos that I promised back in December for the lifts. And that would be good. That content of the lifts that I do is for neophytes and gym rats. And the, I guess, consolation prize or the consolation value is that for neophytes, so gym neophytes and gym rats, which are my tier 2 and tier 3 memberships, I do a members only stream for tier 2 and tier 3. So the gym newbies, alas, I don't include in there. I actually feel bad saying that, but I do have to caveat to that because I'm a fucking piece of shit. But yeah, no, it transitions to neophytes and rats. Yeah, and it's StarCraft boot camp. That is correct. It's not even the StarCraft boot camp. What they do is they're coaching me through how not to get drunk during the This Is How You Don't Play a StarCraft, so I can actually do the reaction for the first time because it's never happened before, ever. Isn't that right, everybody? It's never happened before, correct? God damn it, Dapper. I fucking hate you. I want you to know that. From the bottom of my heart, I fucking hate you sometimes. Not really. You know I love you, bro. My mind is trapped in a loop. It is. It's what I do. StarCraft never came out. It was a ghost. You get it? That is true. That is true. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that are neophytes and rats. I am going to transition. It's going to be a 5-minute transition for the. I don't. Here. Let me run a poll real quick. Let me run a poll, okay? And Jim Newbies, you want to stay around? Trust me, you want to stay around, okay?
Why are you gay?
I don't know why I'm gay. Don't judge me. All right, so a poll's coming out right now. Jim Newbies, I know, are going to fucking bombard this one. I know they are, but that's okay. So the poll's come out. And the question is, should I let the newbies in this one? Should I let the newbies in? Yeah, StarCraft stream gunshot. Yeah. So, Mr. Broside, why don't you tell us what happened during the "This is how you don't play StarCraft" stream? Yes, you there in the back. You in the back. What were you asking? Were you wanting to ask about the "This is how you don't play StarCraft" stream? Nope. That's very smart of you. That's very smart. Hey, Big Dave, how you doing? I've been in Duty's chat in the past. I don't think I've been in Duty's chat for like the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 months it's been. And I've been on WPIG 3 times. Or that being said, I've been on That Being Said 3 times. But big ups, Big Dave. Yes, indeed. So it looks like the overwhelming majority, who would have thought, who could have seen it coming, that I'm going to let the newbies in with 32 votes at 78%. I'm going to let the newbies in. We're going to let the newbies into this one. We're going to do all channel members. We're going to start it in 5 minutes. If you're a gym newbie, a gym neophyte, or a gym rat, you're going to get to join the gym, the members only stream. What do we do in the members only stream? There is literally no structure whatsoever. I go to my Discord channel and I look at clips that people are like, hey, will you react to this? And I'm like, sure, fuck it. Why not? And we take a look at some shit. Last time we went through fucking police chase videos.
Legalize membership bombs. Search and destroy.
And then Jorge's helping 5 of y'all out. Thank you, my dude. Thank you, Jorge, so much for the 5. Let me grab that real quick. There it is. It popped up there. And we just watch random shit that has nothing to do with Phil because it's fun. And who got it? Well, let's see. The first one who got it was Ricky Spanish. The Dapper Dragon got one. Distortion, Spike Annie, and Dante Sparta all got a membership from Jorge. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. You guys are, Jorge, you guys are fantastic. Everybody say thank you. Who got a membership? Say thank you to Jorge. Ricky Spanish. You know, I'll be honest with you. Ricky, you're kind of fucked. Just like Master Betty. Master Betty's kind of fucked as well, because anytime I say Master Betty, I have to say it in that stupid voice. My mind will not allow me to say it otherwise. And you, Ricky Spanish, also are kind of fucked in that regard. The Discord link is on my YouTube channel. Let me grab it real quick. And I will send it over there. Hold on. 2 more links. Copy the link. Here it is. This is the Discord channel, children. Okay, maybe that's not the Discord channel. Let's try that again. Copy the link. My God. Okay, cancel. Okay, it's being an asshole, I guess. I will just do it this way instead. Copy. Let's try it this way instead. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm dumb. I'm Broside Phil, and I've never done this before. Let's try that. That should take you to me. Welcome to the Discord if you join. Let's see how much time we got. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, guys. If you're in the Discord channel, and I'll put it out in the channel, start sending shit in general would be great. I'll just post it out to everyone. I know some people have shown some stuff before. Let's see here. Members only about to start. Okay. All right. Big Dave has sent me National Croissant Day. Is it National Croissant Day? I actually didn't know that. That's actually kind of cool. I like croissants, except that it's bread. Which no gym bro likes bread. Come on, man. You ought to know this. Come on now. I am looking through my stuff right now. We've gone through all of the gym chases. Jesus Christ, police chases that we have been sent. there are a couple other things that I think have gotten sent to me, but it was in general, which means I got to start scrolling. I hate scrolling. So if you're in the fucking if we have nothing, I'm gonna start looking for RTU shit, because our RTU has been special and has kind of fucked off with Rebsy and pissed Rebsy off. And by pissed Rebsy off, I mean pissed me off with Rebsy. And I'm gonna want to watch that as soon as I can. Rebsy, if you're in chat, send me that moment if you can. I know it's in here somewhere, in the chat somewhere, but it's so far down that I don't know where it is. So hook a brother up if you could. I would really appreciate it. Por favor. Do we put it in stream ideas? Yeah, sure. Put it in stream ideas. Put it in general. I don't care. Tag me in it in Discord. I really don't care. One way or the other. I'm easy. But yeah, Henry Varro, stream ideas is a fantastic place to do it. Anywhere really is a fantastic place to do it. Honestly. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of spiraling here because I don't have much to talk about for the next 2 minutes. And dead air for 2 minutes is never fun. Who doesn't love dead air for 2 minutes? I know I do. I love dead air. It's the greatest thing ever. Okay. Oh, hey, I've got new unreads in hanging out from Big Dave. Welcome, Big Dave. Oh, there we go. We've got it. This is how you don't play from Outsider. That we could throw in there if we needed to, if we have nothing, which we're going to have something. I know we'll have something. At least I hope. I'm going to start scrolling in general. I know there was one person who had, I can't remember who it was like, hey, can we take a look at this in the, whatchamacallit? Was that it? Nope, that wasn't it. Maybe it was. Nope, one. I'm scrolling. Can you guys tell? Good Lord. Where do we put it, and can it be copyrighted? Yeah, it can be copyrighted. It's members only. Members only doesn't matter. Like for some reason, members only is fine. No one gives a shit at that point. I don't know why YouTube doesn't give a shit, but they don't. I don't think anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. General's fine. Stream ideas is fine. 45 seconds before we lose everybody else. Everybody, I love y'all. Thank you guys for showing up. I'll give you the sign off to everybody else before you guys go. As I keep scrolling. Oh, did I find something here? No, I didn't. So to those of you who have about 30 seconds left, I'll go ahead and give the sign off for you. Swole is the goal for it. Troll, lift heavy, eat clean. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Don't be like Phil. And apparently don't be like Scotty K fucking Fitness. What the fuck? But definitely don't be like Phil. Never be like Phil. And for 10 seconds. Until next time, guys. Bye. Well, I mean, in 3 seconds, bye. Take it easy, guys.